Go to mix100.com. It's right there on the homepage. It's a big old graphic. You click it, and boom, you're basically sitting in the studio with us. And Katie's smile, Josh's good hair, and my new hat.
I like the hat. I really do.
It's a pretty solid hat.
It's
I ordered a
hat.
second one, too, in a different color.
What color?
It's like white and gray
Oh.
for a different outfit day.
Right.
Showboaty. I like it. No, that's good.
Hey,
man.
when you find a good hat, you got
It's
to
a
order a couple of them.
Cool. Yeah. So when I wear my aloe hat and you make fun of me,
I do.
and I have a bunch of them because they're great hats.
Yeah, they're good hats, buddy. They're really good.
Good hats.
So yeah, it's -1 right now.
Well, at least it warmed up. It was -4.
Oh, was it?
A little chilly out.
I gotta ask you guys something. On days like this, when you're driving in on the highway, like I was down 470, do you put your window down
No.
and put your hand out?
Why
That
would
doesn't
you
even
do that?
cross my mind.
No.
I do.
You do
Oh.
not.
I do, and I did it this morning.
Why?
Just because I'm a moron.
You like to wake up?
I put
Is
my
that-
hand outside with the air blowing at 75 miles an hour at -1, and I tried to see how long I can keep my hand out the window.
My phone says it's -5 right now.
Yeah, it is cold out there. That's silly.
Oh, mine just flipped too.
Yeah,
buddy. Look at that.
-5.
-5.
Ooh.
But no, anyway, you don't put your hand out the window?
No.
Oh, I do.
Jeremy.
Sometimes I put
-5?
all the windows down. Mostly because I have a really expensive winter jacket, and I like to see how good it is, too.
Oh my
You're like, these are
gosh.
down feathers. They're really,
This
really
guy.
nice.
Like, I spent like $200 on this jacket, and I'm like, I'm going to test it out right now and see if it really, keeps me warm. And
funny.
it does pretty darn
Come
good.
at
Does
me,
it?
old man winner.
yeah.
Yeah, I do. I don't know why, but
I've
I'll...
had frostbite before. I'm not trying to do that. Like that.
Well,
does
like, I'll pull
not
it in
sound
once
fun.
it starts stinging.
Okay.
but I-
That's when you've learned your
I'm like,
lesson.
that was a little too much.
Well, how long did you make it then? You got to tell us.
Pretty good, like
Yeah.
17, 18 minutes.
Yeah, right.
That's the drive-in
Such
for
a
you.
lie.
It did pretty
Comes in,
good.
he's like,
Seconds,
I can't move
maybe.
my hand.
Typical man.
Uh-huh.
Typical man.
Yeah, I guess maybe I'm the only one that does that. Never mind. It has been a very exciting morning for Katie.
Oh, I know. I could possibly be the winner of not only a new iPhone, an Apple Watch, an iPad, and also $15,000. I just received a message, and I'm really excited. Oh, they sent me another message as well. It says, congratulations, you've been randomly selected as one of the lucky winners, ? You have won the latest version of iPhone 16 Pro Max, MacBook, Apple Watch, and iPad Pro. You've been awarded with $15,000.
You're
all
so
I have
lucky.
all I have to do is fill in my first and last name, email, my text number, and my home address.
You're
Seems
so
legit.
lucky. How do you get all these great
I
messages all the
know.
time?
I know. So, yeah, if I don't show up tomorrow, it's because I'm off spending my newly found cash.
Oh, you're so
You-
lucky.
Yeah.
Or you're
Katie.
kidnapped.
Or I'm kidnapped,
Or you're
exactly. And then
kidnapped.
please send help.
Oh my goodness.
I
She gets these
know.
because she's fallen for them before.
Is that
Jeremy.
why I get
You're
them
on a
over and
list.
over?
I
You're
do
on
not
the
get
dark
those.
web.
Ever?
Ever.
You don't ever get those?
I do not get the
Josh?
congratulations text ever.
Or the rich uncle in Dubai? You don't have those either?
The king who wants to send you
No.
tigers and
I know.
his riches.
Yeah, I just
Riches,
didn't have
please.
the house for
Riches,
tigers. I couldn't do it. I
Yeah, you
couldn't
can't do
accept
that.
them.
Your
but
apartment complex will
they
not allow you
won't
to have
allow
that.
it. That's a whole nother deposit I can't afford. But
She was reading me that this morning. I was like, "Don't click on it, Katie.
don't click on
Please,
it.
for the
I
love of
know.
God,
I was
don't
like,
click
but they
on
only
it."
want my name. Like,
Did you
what can they
open the
do?
message?
It popped up because I'm on Facebook
okay,
right
okay,
now,
okay,
so
that
it
makes
just
sense.
popped up. So then I read it. So I didn't necessarily open it. It opened itself. But listen, I know not to click on the link. I
All
really
right.
do. I
All
know
right.
not to click on it. But I'm not gonna lie and
It's
say I
pretty
didn't
exciting,
get
though, that they
a little
chose you.
excited this morning when I
Yeah.
thought I was $15,000 richer. Just a little,
funny.
just a little more.
Josh was talking about my hat a few minutes ago. I got to tell you, buddy, I don't tell Nick Nick. I'm going through this phase right now where I cannot stop shopping online. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I have found so many products I want, and I am just, I don't GAF. I've been ordering so much stuff. I've got a few things coming today that she doesn't know about. And what I blame it on is the end of season. They're starting to
Flip everything.
shuffle the
Yeah.
fall winter stuff out to bring summer stuff in. and I just can't pass these discounts up.
You need Shoppers Anonymous.
You do.
Shoppers
I think you need
Anonymous.
to step back from the iPad. Didn't you just buy a new iPad?
You did.
I
You
did just
actually-
buy a new iPad. It was $100 off.
He
My
has been buying some.
gosh.
Well, the summer and spring iPads are coming in now.
I
Jer,
know,
so-
yeah.
Yeah,
You
they're better.
gotta-
They're prettier
They
colors.
match your gray hat.
But I'm kind of like you, Joshy boy, where I'm kind of a shoe slut. And
Yeah.
I ordered 2 more pairs of boots yesterday on top of another pair that's coming, I think, today.
So I've been pretty good with not buying shoes lately because I'm like, you gotta cool it, dude. So it's been like a year and a half of just not buying shoes, and then the new Jordan lineup was announced this last year. Like everything that's coming out this year, they're like, hey,
Yep.
here's the list of all the Jordans coming out, and I was like, I might be buying 15, 16 pairs.
Oh my
Of-
gosh.
What's that going to set you back?
$400 shoes.
Oh, good
my
God.
Gosh.
They're
So then-
anywhere from like
You have a rich king in Dubai as well,
I
don't
know
you?
you do.
They're
You
anywhere
might
from,
wanna
like,
find one.
280 to about 400, and I'm like, I need all these though. I need
But
all of them.
you don't wear them, or do you?
Oh, I wear them. Yeah. Now
wear
I
'em?
got to the point back in like 2020, 2019, I would not wear them because I was like, they're so expensive. I have to keep them nice. You have to wear them, otherwise they start falling apart.
Yeah.
So. Look, they're gonna get scuffled. They're gonna get dirt on them. I don't care anymore. I'm like, I paid so much money for these. I'm gonna get my good wear and tear out of them. So, I'll wear these.
I want some.
Yeah.
You guys want? What's your size? What's your size? I got
Ooh,
you.
are you gonna buy us some J's?
Maybe
Jay?
for Christmas. Maybe that'll be a Christmas
Okay.
present. Yeah, there we go.
6.5.
Would you get?
Yeah. I
Women's-
have bigger feet
women's
than you.
Women's 6.
What?
Would you
Oh
say no
my
to a pair of
gosh.
Jordans for
I
Christmas?
would say yes all day.
Jared, you'd rock
All
some
day.
Jordans.
I
Come on.
would. I've got some courtside seats coming up to a Nuggets game,
That's
and
what
I
you
want to
need.
go buy some Jordans just to, you know,
should.
have
You
some
need to
flair.
stop shopping. You need
No,
to
this gives me
stop.
an excuse to do more shopping. So, what's that going to set me back?
I
For-
mean, it
just
depends.
like I want. I don't
You could
know.
get an
I don't know
80.
anything about Jordans.
You could get an $80 pair. I mean,
Yeah.
really, it doesn't matter.
That's probably okay.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I like the rare ones, unfortunately, because I'm just stupid like that. But you can get a pair of Jordans for $100. I mean, it just
Where do I go to
depends.
get them? Kohl's?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. I mean,
Kohl's has
honestly,
Maybe not
Nike.com. You
Kohl's.
could go to Kohl's has the Shaq shoes, the
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal.
You can get the Shaq
The
shoes.
knockoffs, yeah.
knockoffs. All access
Like
kicks that we
Dick's,
talked about them
maybe?
earlier.
Does Dick's
have
has-
them?
I don't.
Somewhere
know.
where I can have a coupon?
Again, that all access kicks. We went to that store over the weekend.
75
they
bucks,
have
yeah.
they have Jordans
that's
that
right.
so they're like lightly used and they have all the fun styles that are pretty unique.
Lightly
still.
used.
Well, but they're not
Just a little smelly.
They refurbish them, so you can't even tell. Like Zoe just bought a brand new quote unquote pair of Jordans, but she does the same thing when she wears them. She keeps that little insert in them to keep the thing round.
Well, I don't have
like-
an insert. I have their custom inserts. I don't keep like the
No,
paper.
she
She-
does.
does she keep the paper in
keeps
there?
the paper thing in
No,
there
she-
to keep
to
the
keep their shape.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can buy the custom inserts that go around
Well,
your
maybe
foot.
that's what she has. I don't know, but she has
Custom
something in there that
insert.
keeps the shape. She's so.
You do not keep the paper
Yeah,
in there,
well,
Zoe.
she just has something in there where I know because she says
You
it
just probably
hurts.
shove some socks in there.
You could something,
No.
yeah, but she says
What's-
it hurts
are you buying
when
size
she wears her
18
Jordans.
shoes and then stuffing your feet in there? Like, no.
Huh.
Yeah, you can't do that. But yeah,
Going back a step,
definitely-
how lightly used?
not bad. They looked
'Cause you know
brand
me.
new.
You know
I
me.
know, but they
Mm.
looked brand new. I couldn't even tell that they were used. So I say at least give them a try. Might as well go down there.
These
and
are
check
what
them
you should
out.
buy.
You
They're
guys
sick.
send me
some
They
links.
keep
Let
your
me see.
shoes. They
It's
keep your
those
shoes the
things.
same shape.
That's ridiculous.
The
Shove a
inserts.
sock in your shoe.
These are $1. They're cheaper than your
They're
socks.
cheaper than a sock. Yeah,
You could shove like a ladle in your shoe or something.
a ladle. That's
A ladle.
good idea.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever you want.
Or
Let's get you
spend
some
a
Jordans.
dollar.
I will shop with you. Let's get you some Jordans.
Find
man.
some
That's
for me and
awesome.
or just don't tell Nicole again.
But what kind would you want?
I don't know. I don't even know where to start
What's
with
your
that
favorite
stuff.
color?
I would probably like something with some red on them.
Okay, there's
You
lots
go
of
the
red
original
Jordans.
one.
Blue,
Yeah.
maybe
Played for the
blue.
Bulls,
Blue would be
luckily.
fun.
The-
I guess red would. Yeah.
Did you like Space Jam at all back in what 1992 or whatever?
Yeah, fun. Yeah,
Because
sure.
they have the Jordan 11 Space Jams, which I have. I could just loan you those. I could just give you those.
I don't want.
I've never worn 'em.
Oh, okay.
Never worn
brand
'em. I've never worn
new.
them.
Brand new. You know me.
Do y'all wear the same size shoe?
I'm a germaphobe.
Well, I sell them, so I have a bunch of different sizes. So if he's a
You
size
sell shoes.
12 or an 11 or 13, I have all those. So doesn't matter.
Josh
I'm
over here with
14.
his side hustle.
You are not 14. I
like
know you're
total
not.
opposite direction
God,
now.
he's such.
He's a
You've
size
been lying
7.
a lot today.
Yeah, I know. He's lying to his wife about shopping too.
No.
The
Better
only
watch
time I ever
yourself.
wore used shoes was probably, God, it's probably been 15 years ago. We did a Goodwill fashion show where the morning show partnered with Goodwill.
Yeah.
And they brought in all this high-end stuff that had been donated, like name brand fancy products, and we all got to pick what we wanted to wear from Goodwill, and we did a fashion show at Union Station.
How fun.
They had runways and everything, and I had on a pair of, Michael Kors maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Men's
go.
shoes.
Ooh.
And they were so nice, and I took them.
You don't need these anymore. I need these.
so funny.
Don't tell Goodwill, but
Yeah.
I took them after the fashion show.
I think it's been a few years. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't miss them.
Right.
They didn't send me an email like, hey, where are those shoes at? But that was the only time. But I will tell you, like, I went home and scrubbed the bejesus out of them and
Yeah.
Lysoled them and everything. But that was the only time I ever wore, like, used shoes and kept them.
It's uncomfy.
I'm too, like,
it's uncomfy to do that.
Then it's
I
the
don't-
feet, you know? The feet
Yeah.
stink and
Did
there's
the other-
funk.
Yeah.
And
Did the previous owner wear socks or not?
I
Exactly.
don't know.
Yeah, you can get a whole new kind of funk there in your
You
feet.
really
So,
can.
yeah. like-
Truly funky feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go shopping today, Josh.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited now.
That's so
Girls'
funny.
Day.
I'm not invited.
Oh, wait.
I'm
We
not
go to Park
invited
Meadows. We can go right next to where Park
There
Meadows is right
a
here.
massive shoe store there. Oh, Shoe Palace. We're going to Shoe Palace. Let's go.
We'll get Chick-fil-A.
I'm so excited.
And then we'll go get
Am
facials.
I not invited to this?
No.
You can come.
This
Oh,
is
no.
Guys' Day.
Never mind. Sorry, Guys' Day. Sorry,
know.
Katie.
And it's rescinded. I want to go.
I don't want you looking at my feet, you
We'll
weirdo.
send pics. It's
Oh,
fine.
I just want to go to Chick-fil-A. I don't know what
Oh,
else.
there you go.
No, Cinnabon. We'll go to Cinnabon, Shoe Palace,
And then Claire's.
and then we'll go sit in one of
And
those
then
massage
Claire's.
chairs in the middle of the mall that are
That
so
Claire's
awkward.
and Park Meadows are the people that pierced my ears.
Yeah, we'll get my ears pierced today too.
Yes.
I want to.
We're gonna make a whole day of it,
It's gonna be
Katie.
so fun.
All right, we're going to dive into a trending report here in just a few minutes. The fun will continue with JKJ, all sorts of local stuff going on. So we'll give you the update on that. Right now, let's see what's going on this chilly morning on the roads. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. Thanks for hanging out with us on a chilly Wednesday morning. Hopefully we can keep you a little bit entertained on your cold drive in this morning. If you'd like to watch us, we are streaming live on YouTube. You can see what's going on here in the studios in Lone Tree, Colorado. Just go to mix100.com and click on the link right there on the homepage, and boom, it'll take you right to the YouTubes. And you can watch all of us here in the studio. Just got finished with my oatmeal. I'm sure that was riveting for somebody.
Oh, you should see him eat eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
I've started to leave the studio now when I eat my eggs.
Oh, is that, I've
Just
noticed,
as a courtesy.
I've noticed you haven't been eating your huevos in the
Little
studio
stinky.
every morning.
Little
Yeah.
He's been
stinky.
gagging. That's
Oh
why.
my gosh, it's so bad.
Speaking of my oatmeal, I caught our sports guy next door, Nelly, complaining that the microwave door was open because I guess I left it open and he turned around to do something and almost whacked himself in the face with the door because it was open because it's up high.
Yeah.
We've got two, one up high, one down low. The upper one was open. I guess I forgot it open.
Forgot.
You do that every morning. Like you constantly
No, I
leave
don't.
that microwave door
I
open.
do?
I close it almost, and every
No, I
time I do,
don't.
I'm like, I wonder if Nick Nack has to do this every day too. Like every single time,
I do?
say that to myself.
You
Yes.
do. It's open
You
quite often.
leave it open, and I just thought you were doing it to be funny. You don't know you're doing that?
I guess I don't.
Oh my
I just grab
gosh.
I'm like thinking about the show. I just grab the oatmeal, turn around, and leave. So
It takes 1 second.
I know.
Not even.
That's all it is.
Not even.
Just shut
Whoops. Do I really?
it. You do. You do. I'm gonna take a picture of it next time.
No, I'm
just to
definitely not
show
gonna
you.
stop.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my thing now.
Now it is gonna be.
I'm gonna
on
even open up
purpose.
the lower one too and leave that
You
one open,
should.
even though I don't use it.
Get someone in the shins.
Yeah, but I heard him in there. Son of a gun. I was like, whoa.
It takes a lot to make Nelly mad. Like
He was
it
pretty
really
fired
is.
up
does.
this
He's
morning.
like
He has
the
a
nicest
slow
guy.
fuse. Yeah.
My goodness.
Long
Well,
fuse.
my bad. Sorry about that.
Look at you.
And no, it's funny. I close it at home.
Do you?
I do close it at home.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to.
I know.
We might need to call Nick
We
next
might have to
someday.
confirm that because I don't necessarily believe you.
All
Do you
right.
like leave the fridge door open and
I
stuff
know.
too?
Like laundry, do you leave the dryer open?
Maybe.
Yeah. Are you just leaving things open? Like
Yeah.
you have no
His
regard?
car door was open when I was
All
walking
my
in
doors
this
are
morning.
open. Yeah.
Jeez, just
Tailgate's down, everything.
everything's wide open. Ready,
Jeez.
ready,
My
ready.
bad. My bad. I didn't know. All right, let's dive into a trending report. Katie, what's going on locally?
Yeah, well, Elidge Gardens, we had the story yesterday about Waterworld hiring 1,000 people, and Elidge Gardens is like, hold my beer. They're hiring 1,500 people this season.
Again, what a
Dang.
great job for
Yeah.
a high schooler.
Absolutely.
Or college kid even.
Yeah, and that's what
That'd
they're
be
saying.
fun.
A lot of first-time job people should look into this. You got to be 16 is the date, but they have the jobs for everybody. I mean, whether it's the food service part, actually working with the ride, security, cleanliness part. Like, there's so many different ways that you can work at Elidge's.
Can I run the roller coaster?
There are
That's what
jobs
I
for
wanted
that.
to do.
There are jobs for that. So all you have to do is get on their website. And remember, the park's going to open for Season Pass Appreciation Weekend. That's April 12th. And then the following weekend is when it opens to the public. So what? Why are you laughing? Do you leave it open? Did Nick Nack just text
What
in and
did
tell
she
you
say?
you leave the microwave door
What
open?
did she say?
I knew it.
Just in one line. At least 4 cabinets open this morning.
Your cabinet doors?
The cabinets.
I
Oh.
get. I'm thinking. I'm
About
thinking
what?
about other things. My day.
Well, think about closing the doors.
I love how that's
You are
your
going to make her break a
justification.
leg
I
on
know.
the
No,
freaking cabinet door.
It's the upper ones.
Yeah, but still, like
Okay,
that.
a black eye, and then they'll
See-
be like, is your husband beating you?
And it's funny. I'm pretty
everything
chill
okay at home?
for the
Yeah.
most part too, but the open cupboards get me. I don't know why, but being able to see the bowls and the plates and the cups, that will drive me crazy. Like I can't believe you
I
keep the
love
cupboards
those
open.
like new modern house designs that just have like shelves
no.
in the kitchen
Open
where you
shelves,
just stack
yeah.
your plates, stack your bowls, stack your
can't.
cups.
You
And then
don't
you
like
have
it?
really nice dishes, and then you just display your dishes, and there's no doors. I would absolutely love that.
That is, I don't know if I like that.
I don't like it.
You're
I
like
need
my
to-
sister.
Gets a little
though.
dusty.
We called my sister growing up halfway Hannah because she did everything halfway. She would never like jar of peanut butter. She would open the jar of peanut butter, get what she needed, and just lay the top on.
Yeah, not
It
even
takes
screw it back
a
on.
second to screw it on, and she just
Do
lay
you
it
do
on
that
there.
too?
No.
Okay.
But if you go to the
But I
pantry
do
or
complain
fridge-
about the kids leaving empty packages of like cereal, or I opened the cabinet, there was an empty package of Oreos in the other day. Just a package, nothing in it. was like, throw it away.
Well, and it's so sad because you think there's Oreos and then there's not.
Right, I'm like,
That's
ooh.
also like, dang it. Oh, kids.
Okay, sorry.
All right, it's all good.
What
That's
else you
funny,
got?
though. Of course, you leave cabinets open. Oh, my gosh. A snowmobiler was rescued. Did you hear this story?
Tell me now.
It's crazy. He was buried in an avalanche for almost an hour. And to give you context with this story, they say 15 minutes is about what people can survive if you were buried in an avalanche. And if you're out in the high country a lot, you know that there are things you can do to be prepared. Have your pole with
Stay
you.
home.
I know. Well, there's that too, but also wear the right clothing. Make sure you have a shovel with you and you know how to use it. But Shrine Mountain is where he was at. That's just east of Vail Pass, and it was 2 feet of snow that he was buried under. But the person he was traveling with, he actually saved his life. He called 911 the minute he realized he was buried, and it took him again about an hour to get him out from under that snow.
That's
he was
scary.
disoriented and cold, but it looks like he's going to be okay. But yeah, definitely a miracle.
Much like you
that
today.
yeah, it's so
Yeah,
cold.
seriously.
Oh my gosh. And I'm safe too. Just
That's
so
like
you
my
know.
worst fear. It is out, and I'm not in the high country that often,
Yeah.
but like during avalanche season.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. There's something about being buried alive that is
Doesn't sound
horrifying.
delightful, does it?
There's
No.
nothing fun about
Does
that.
not sound
So
good at all.
scary.
And this is the craziest time for avalanches. Like
Yeah.
President's Day weekend time is when we see a lot of this happening up in the mountains.
Well,
so
someone
just
was
be
Thanks,
careful.
Trump.
Someone,
yeah, no.
someone was just driving
This is
along
so-
I-70 and got killed. Like they weren't even on their
No,
snowmobile.
yeah, in
Ugh.
a
They were just
car.
driving.
Yeah, no, you have to be careful. It's a
Trump.
treacherous time up there. I know. You can't blame him for
Thanks,
that.
Biden.
You
There.
can't.
Now-
No, it's
now
not
you-
their fault.
Happened when
We're gonna
Biden was in
just go
office.
ahead and Mother Nature. That's who
That's
takes
what
the
it
blame
is.
here. Hey, you know some good news coming from the state of Colorado? though?
Tell me now.
We can start filing our taxes.
Oh, God.
Soon. We don't know when yet.
Soon,
But
not
sometime
yet.
this week they came out. They were like, we've heard you guys complaining about how you can't file your state taxes, so we want you to let you know this week, sometime
Mostly
in the
just
next couple
you.
days. They must have heard me. It was a loud moan I let out there, but
Good, they're listening to
I
us.
know they're listening. But yeah, so they say the next couple days is when we'll be able to start filing those. If you've already filed your state or done your state taxes with stuff like TurboTax or any of those services, they'll do it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you submit it yourself, you're going to have to go back and make sure you now submit it when they start accepting it. Otherwise, you're just going to wait in that long queue forever.
Ugh.
You know, that's annoying,
All
right?
right.
Can you imagine standing in that?
I don't want to.
Don't
No.
want to.
I'd rather be buried in an avalanche.
I know. I
Ooh.
figured you would.
Too
I don't
soon.
know. I don't know about
Speaking
that.
He's fine. He survived.
speaking of Frozen, how about the Frozen Dead Guy days?
Huh?
Yes, Josh, are you familiar with
It's a
this?
thing, buddy.
It is a thing for the last 20 years. It's been
What
a
town
thing.
is it?
It was in Netherlands, and then they
Netherlands, that's
moved
right,
it to
that's right.
Estes Park for
Right.
the last couple years. But they take over the town. It's March 14th through the 16th, so we're trying to give people a little time to plan their hotel and whatnot.
Dead guys
up
do
in
this?
Estes Park. Well, it's like they have coffin races, and they celebrate a guy who's dead but also frozen.
He's in a freezer. Is he still up there in
I
a
think so.
Wait,
chest?
so
Yeah.
there's a dead guy.
Freezer?
There's a dead guy.
What? How'd he
And
freeze?
He's just in a cooler.
Yeah, he just has been. His name is Brado Moore Stowell.
I don't remember the
know,
backstory to it at all.
I can't remember how to say his name, but they've been celebrating this for a long, long time.
Does he show up? Do you see him?
Yeah, they bring him out and prop him up.
He's
They take a
what
hairdryer
is
to him, and
wrong with us?
yeah, well,
What?
and again,
That's-
I used to know the story too, but
would have been
like,
helpful if we had looked this up beforehand.
No,
I bet
well,
the guy
I
haunts
Josh,
the
why'd you have
heck
to
out
come
of
with the
that
I
question?
know. I
questions.
thought you just knew what
Just
it
be like,
was.
okay.
But
Yeah.
they do
Well-
a lot of things like throughout the festival that kind of celebrate him, and it's really just like for fun, I guess. Just kind of tongue
You know
in
what?
cheek
Good
kind
for
of thing.
them.
He doesn't
That's
like
cute.
this.
No, that's
It's
cute.
not
That's
morbid
cute.
at all, though. But they have frozen
That's
dead
cute.
drinks and zombie bites and all kinds of stuff up there in Estes Park.
Don't
is
worry,
where
Katie.
it's at.
I'll do the research.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
okay. But they're gonna
cryogenically
have-
preserved after dying in 1989.
There you go.
But why did they choose this guy? Like
Because he was up in Netherlands is where they kept him, frozen.
Grandpa
He was a frozen
Brado
dead guy.
is 120
Again,
years
this would
old.
have been helpful during a commercial break, maybe.
Sorry. Oh gosh. But
He was
no.
the resident of a tough shed.
Yeah, they did. That's right. They kept him in a tough shed, in like a cooler on dry ice,
Where
or
he
something.
remained very, very, very
I think
cold.
he's still there.
Frozen.
He was
Yes.
frozen essentially.
He's in a suspended animation state, awaiting the big thaw that will bring him
I
back
think
to
he's still
life.
there. He's
There
in a
you
tough
go,
shed
Josh.
somewhere.
Look at you doing the research. So, but they're going to have
Thanks for
lots
doing
of
that
fun
live.
stuff up in Estes Park, and the Stanley Hotel is going to be a part of it now. They've got a costume contest and a ball. So that's the big thing is they have a day, 3 days full of big events to celebrate the frozen dead guy.
Huh.
So
Kind of
anyway,
fun.
it is a lot of fun.
That
And
is
again,
interesting. That's very interesting.
I can't believe you've never heard of it. That's a really big thing around here. No.
Not that
I
big.
can't
No.
believe you haven't heard of it and knew all the details like us, Josh.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Moving on
What else
to
you
a
got,
very
Katie?
heartwarming story, a motel in Wheat Ridge. So they found
Say it right.
Wheat Ridge.
Wheat Ridge.
So
Wheat Thins?
they were able to save 11 German Shepherd puppies in a hotel room.
Okay,
in
so
Wheat
I saw
Ridge.
this news story. That
Yes.
hotel room was filthy.
It was so bad.
Whoever had those dogs, I don't want to say what they should do to them.
No, and they actually issued a warrant for them, and they didn't show up to
Horrible
court.
living conditions.
So yeah, no, the puppies. It was so sad to think that they were living in those kind of conditions. I mean, one of the
Cutest
puppies
damn
was like
puppies, too.
visibly bleeding.
Yep,
but
I saw
the
that.
thing is, they're okay. The puppies are okay, and some of them are actually up for adoption already. So they really, really bounced back.
They had to be dewormed,
hit up, yeah,
like a lot of
Foothills
Josh's girlfriends.
Animal
Yeah? Wait,
shelter. yeah, you can look
After
up
one night with Josh.
that you're gonna have to get dewormed. That's just what it is. Get your temper shot too.
Yeah, dragging your butt across the
Foothills
carpet.
Animal Shelter.
Do they still
is
have
where
them?
You can see the puppies. Yeah, some of them aren't available for adoption yet. They're still going
They
through
gotta
all
get
that.
healthy.
But yeah, a few of them are ready to be adopted into forever homes.
That is obviously some sort of horrible mental disease to keep animals like that.
Yeah.
Oh my
You know,
gosh,
and they
yeah.
were like, 10 of them in a small crate.
is 11.
11
little puppies
in crates, and there was feces everywhere.
Yeah. It was
and
bad.
It makes you want to cry.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
And well, again, the good news
Ugh.
about this story is they saved these puppies and they are all doing okay. That woman, again, or the person rather, there's a warrant out for their arrest. They haven't caught him yet, but they're looking for him because that's not
Good.
okay. It's
Good.
not okay.
Good. Deworm them.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
Put them in a little small crate. All right, so the only other stuff I have, there's not too much floating around, but NASA has recently upgraded its assessment of that asteroid that's supposed to hit the planet in 2032. There's now a 3.1% chance of an Earth impact.
Oh.
December 22nd, 2032. They're bumping it up, and they expect it to go a little higher even on that percentage
What?
chance.
Just shoot it down.
They say it's too late to shoot it down. Honestly, I was
Really?
reading
For
a whole
something
article
that's
on
coming
it.
here in
They say
almost
it's
a
too
decade.
late, and you don't know how brittle the rock is. So if you go up there and shoot it down, it could just fragment into 1,000 other pieces
Wouldn't
that
you
would
rather
then
that?
hit Earth.
Wouldn't you rather that happen than one big one?
They said no, you don't want that to happen.
They want us to die.
That's
So it
some
would be like
goofy
little
article.
bullets?
Like little bullets.
And then that
Yeah,
is-
that's fine because they'll burn up in the atmosphere.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
happened.
They said it was too late to shoot it down or try to move it.
This is why
apparently.
NASA and their 26-minute naps suck. They're making mistakes.
Are
They're
they
keeping
just-
an eye on it though. It's supposed to hit somewhere in India. It sounds like, if it does hit. That's kind of scary though.
That is
and it's a city
terrifying.
killer. What's the 8 megatons of TNT if it impacts Earth? If it hits the water, it's going to be one of those massive tsunamis.
Yeah.
But it'll level a city. It sounds like
Oh
size
my
of
gosh.
what was it, a football field or Statue of Liberty or something? I don't know. It's a big rock coming in. Katie, I do have one story for you this morning. Krispy Kreme and Hulu have teamed up for a new line of donuts. I actually have a news story about it. They were talking it on the air here.
Here we go. Ooh. Mm. Wait, so wait. Me? That
Yeah.
guy's more excited than me, though. Man, that guy was having all kinds of fun with
What are
donuts.
you talking about?
That's amazing.
It was so funny.
What, the donuts?
Oh, I
Donuts
want
sounded
all
so
of those
good.
donuts, though.
Don't they sound
the
tasty?
Caramel popcorn
Yeah.
donut. I want that. Yes.
I figured you'd be pretty excited
Yeah.
about that.
That's pretty tasty.
goodness.
Pretty good stuff right there. All right, that is everything that is trending this morning.
Ugh.
I was trying to hold it in. When I was editing that up this morning, I was dying.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
gosh,
funny.
That's funny.
Okay. All right. Grow up, you guys.
No, it's good.
We've got PMI coming up in a few minutes. We'll send you on your way with our positive story, a minus story, and something interesting. It's all coming up with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. And now to Aaron with traffic. streaming live on YouTube right now. Go check us out online. Go to mix100.com. Click the YouTube link that is right there on the homepage, and you can watch us here in the studios. See how warm Josh looks in his multiple layers.
Yeah.
Katie's hair looks good, and
thank
I
you.
have a new hat. So
You
it's
do.
pretty exciting today here in the Mix Studios. But yeah, we're streaming every day, all morning long on YouTube. And the other thing I want you guys to do is go to your app store with your phone and search Mix 100 Denver and download the free Mix 100 app, and then click the little microphone down in the corner once you get it.
Yeah.
And you can send us voice messages all throughout the show. Yay is right.
Tell us you love us.
Please. Or if you have an observation, something funny that happened in your life, or you just want your kiddos to say hi. We've been playing a lot of kids on the air.
Dad jokes galore.
Dad jokes are great.
And they're
Yeah.
good. They're
Yeah.
really
funny
good.
ones.
So it's all free. Free. Mix 100 Denver in your app store, and get that on your phone today. So before we jump into PMI, I have something funny to tell you guys. Well,
Okay.
mostly Josh, because Katie knows about this. But you know how some people send naughty photos back and forth to each other?
Yeah.
Heard.
So I've heard,
Yeah.
right?
Heard.
Pee-pee ding ding. I sent Katie a naughty picture yesterday.
It wasn't
What?
as bad, though. I know
So
Josh's
naughty.
face.
I'm sorry.
It was so
Wait.
naughty. I'm sorry I left you out, buddy.
We're talking
That's-
about this on the
If
air.
it's
Oh,
that,
so
if
naughty.
It's that, then it's fine.
I was like bright red when I sent it, and I
Don't
knew she
worry.
was like, ooh, and she got it.
Tell me more.
The
Want to
heck
see
is
it?
happening?
Do you want to see it?
Sure.
Oh.
What is that?
That is a tub of frosting
That's
on
a-
my kitchen counter.
Exactly what that
And if you
is.
zoom in, you can see the finger marks in it.
That's disgusting.
I was telling you guys, my
Ugh.
little sweet fix lately is keeping a tub of Hershey's Betty Crocker frosting in the fridge.
Yeah.
And just from time to time, I go stick my finger in it.
You keep it cold?
Oh,
yeah, you got to keep it cold
You
so it
want to
doesn't go
open
bad.
it.
You don't
Yeah.
have to.
But yeah,
No,
like
you
You know how
anytime.
many
No, you do.
preservatives are in frosting?
Yeah, I know. It's on the shelf, but they say once you open it, you're supposed to
Yeah.
refrigerate it.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it's my sweet fix,
Huh.
so I'll go over to the fridge, roughly 7:30 at night when nobody's around, and
Stick
it's
your
nice and
finger
quiet,
in.
and I stick my finger in it, and
Are other people sticking their finger in it?
no, because I hide it in the back.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that just like community?
Nobody else
Fudge
is.
frosting
It's all
there?
family, though.
Yeah.
It's community.
I
It's
mean,
fine.
It's
Putting your
still
fingers
children
in.
putting their fingers in your frosting.
I don't want them to do that. They don't even know it's in there. It's hid in the back
behind.
behind the bag of carrots.
Yeah,
That-
that
they'll
they'll never
never
learn.
find it.
Yep.
Have you guys ever done anything like that?
No, it's
Yeah, when I
total-
was 7.
Yeah, it's how funny
Shut
you bring
up.
this up. It reminded me of Zoe. There was a time when she was coming home from school, and every day after school, she would get sick. And I mean, like, stomach sick, like in the bathroom. And
Like
and
one
I
of
was
these?
like, and she was just,
Mom!
gosh, she had to be like 7, 8, or 9. It was in that age range. But and I was like, do I need to go talk to your teacher? Are you having like anxious
Anxiety?
stuff
Are
at
you being
school?
bullied?
Yes,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
why is your stomach hurt when you come home from
just a
school?
minute.
And she finally told me, she's like, Mom, I don't want you to get mad, but I have these. And she showed me she had 2 cans of frosting hid in her closet in the backpack. Like she had it in a backpack that was hanging up in her closet. And every day after school, she was taking her little fingers and going in there and eating this frosting.
This is why you keep it cold, Josh.
And then getting sick off it and having to go to the bathroom. And finally, by like week 2, she's just like, Mom, my sweet tooth is just unbearable. And a little 8-year-old saying that was
sweet
so,
tooth is just unbearable.
know. I was like, oh, the baby. Let me give you all the sweet stuff. But yeah.
So how
yeah.
was she getting the frosting?
She
Did
took
have a
it from
dealer?
the fridge. No, she
Oh.
took it from
a
the
dealer?
yeah, from the
Her frosting
cabinet
dealer.
because it was in the cabinet, and then she opened it.
She
and
hid it.
Hid it in
She
her.
was hiding it like she was hiding ecstasy or something.
Exactly.
Drugs,
Like
yeah.
it was some kind of really bad thing, but she was hiding frosting in her closet and it was making her sick. So yeah, it's something.
You're
that-
opening up the fridge. You're like, where is all that
I
frosting
know
gone?
exactly. Well, and it's that's kind of
Just can't
how
find
it all
it.
worked out.
I'll
was
just have
there
to buy
just
some
like,
more.
we have
Oh
some
my
phantom
God.
frosting going on here. Somebody's taking it, but
Aw,
yeah. So you're
that's
not
pretty-
the only one with a
I'm not
No,
proud.
yeah.
I'm not proud of what
For
I
frosting,
do. I'm
yeah.
not
How many
proud
times
of what
go
I
back to it?
Don't even.
No?
That
no.
can's almost gone, Josh. He's been dipping in it for
He's
a
been-
minute.
I was knuckles deep in it last
Yeah.
night about 3 times.
You need your wife.
so much
Just
frosting.
frosting everywhere.
Like
That's
it's
so
gross.
much
That is
frosting.
so
I can
sugary.
feel my pleasure sensors firing in my brain.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is. It's straight lard, or shortening is the vegetable equivalent to that. But
Maybe
it
that's what I
is
had when I
just
was young.
straight shortening mixed with powdered sugar and chocolate. That is what that frosting you're eating is.
I'm not
It's
proud
just
of some of my
fat.
decisions in life.
I mean, that should not be one of them, yeah? Or should be one you're not proud of.
I'm not proud that I don't even use a spoon. I just
Just put your fingers in. Ew.
at this point nobody else is gonna eat out of it. So
I
I'm like,
hope
I'm just
not.
They're gonna look at it and be like, "Did Goldie get into this? Like, what is this?"
right around the edges there. It's like a little squeegee. You've got a finger
Yeah.
squeegee.
You know what I've
Working
done that
your way
last
down.
time I did that is the jalapeno cheddar cheese
In the
That's what I-
can?
in the can.
We've
Oh.
all done finger squeegee to some sort of product in the
That.
fridge.
Oh, that was
Exactly.
The jar of
good.
queso.
Yum.
Yes.
Finger
Not
squeegee.
street
Gravy. Nothing wrong with
Gravy.
that.
All around the rim.
Yummy.
Yum, 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 yum.
What's the sound it makes again? There it is. Yeah.
God, it's good. I'll bring some in tomorrow.
You should.
I'll bring a
Yeah,
fresh
let's
one in
share
tomorrow.
That's
that.
the one thing he brings in for
I'll bring
us.
some fresh one in.
This is community
We'll all get high
frosting.
on frosting during the show.
You know I'm down.
Jacked up. All right, whatever. I'm down too.
Oh my God. All right, let's dive into PMI. We search all of the stories that come in overnight, and we try to find a positive one, a minus story, and something a bit interesting. Who got to pee today?
I got to pee
All
today.
right.
Josh got to
Hey.
pee.
DIA, they're getting a major facelift, and it's been going on for quite a while. If you've been there over the last couple of years, you know that there is just construction
It's a cluster.
everywhere in it. Well, they're redoing the Great Hall, which also used to be massive security lines there all throughout. They are making more security lines now so people can get through faster, which is really great. But the Great Hall is getting a massive facelift, and they're making a really, really cool hangout area as well. There's going to be sensory rooms there. There's going to be a bunch of hangout areas.
What? It's sensory
What's a
room?
sensor? Is that like a safe
So you
space?
can touch things?
It's
And
essentially
here-
like just a quiet
Is there
place.
frosting in there?
A quiet place to where you can just kind of relax and calm down. Look,
Oh.
flying is stressful for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jared
there's
raises his hands. I hate
Yeah.
flying.
a lot of news-worthy events with planes the last couple months as well. It's a
Yeah.
stressful thing. So there are sensory rooms which are really there just to help you essentially calm down. Feel
Okay.
calm, feel
I like
good,
that.
Okay.
all that stuff. But on top of that, they're making a massive 60-foot tall, 70-foot wide crystal tree in the
I heard
middle
about that.
of the
Seems
Great Hall.
necessary.
And is anything ever necessary?
I
No,
know,
but
it's
Donald
pretty.
Lipsky, he has been challenged with
Love
putting
that
a
guy.
30,000 crystal tree together in the Great Hall of Denver that'll be completed. I believe they said it's a 3-year kind of journey slash they're going to be
It's
making
my crystal
sculpture.
tree, a tree journey.
That's what it is. So, in a sculpture that's going to be happening, costing $3.6 million. It's going to
Oh
be
my
called
gosh.
The Stars and the Cottonwood. And it is the most expensive pieces of public art in Denver's collection ever. And
Completely
it's,
unnecessary.
Lipsky was interviewed saying that this is going to be magnificent and the tree is just going to sing. That's what it's going to be
Oh,
doing.
I can't wait. I love singing trees.
One
I
thing
just
that's
want my
really-
baggage to get where it needs to go.
I know. I
Yeah,
just don't want
I
to get
know,
lost.
right?
But if it gets
Just don't
lost,
lose
you
my
can have
stuff.
a really cool tree to sit underneath. There's going to be benches
Yeah.
underneath there that are going to be made out of red rocks. So it's going to look like Red Rocks Amphitheater, essentially.
I love that.
Where you can sit there. And so a huge crystal tree, and the crystals are going to be reflecting all the sun's light off of it. So there's going to be rainbows everywhere.
Beautiful.
And a really cool thing about this is he is making it able to basically be a self-cleaning tree. He says it will need to be dusted about every 3 to 4 years, which sorry to whoever has to do that.
I
'cause
know,
holy cow.
right?
But there's essentially a spray that you can spray on crystals that like just makes everything fall off.
All
So the
right.
dust isn't going to collect too bad. It's going to be good. On top of that, like I said, DIA getting a major facelift. They're going to be expanding their security lanes, and they will also be making a living room, which is a nice little area for more people to clean.
Go
So
chill. Exactly.
Well, I saw some pictures of it. They're going to have like a building within a building now. This
Yes.
area
Yeah.
that you can hang out in, and it looks really darn cool.
Yeah.
they said
it's
it's
neat what they're
remodeling
doing.
your house while still living in it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of catchy phrases here that they're talking
Well, and
about.
it's Swarovski crystals, and I love to say
You're a Swarovski
Swarovski
crystals.
I love that. I
so
love to
unnecessary.
say it.
So unnecessary. All right, well,
All
that's
of that was
solid positive.
unnecessary.
I know, right?
Very
All of it.
positive.
I do have the minus. I don't know if you guys know this, but on February 25th, you're supposed to boycott some of the really big companies out there, some of the really big stores that you're pissed at because of politics.
Oh.
So you're not supposed to go support. I don't know what your beef is with. There's a whole list. Target, I don't know, whatever. Amazon, somebody's got a beef with that. Somebody's got a beef with Best Buy. They say on the 25th is your day to buy local, support local, go to the smaller mom and pop shops, and not support the big boys because you're mad at them over something they did politically. Which leads me to a voice message that came in just yesterday from a dude who was complaining about his Cybertruck.
Oh.
And as we all know, Mr. Elon Musk is in the news a lot lately. And this is what came in on our voicemail line. Here you go. Had to beep out that last part
He
there.
was angry.
He is
Jeez.
fired
He's
up.
an angry elf.
He's a very, very madman because of his Cybertruck, which allows me to play this other bit of audio I have for all the Cybertruck drivers out there.
That was me.
There you go, sir.
The order it was received.
Thank you,
Your
sir,
caller
for texting.
8,472.
They're so ugly, aren't
Oh, they're even at night. Gosh, that bar
That
of
bar.
light across the front. I
Well,
mean,
do you know
even
what else
that
has
is
that bar?
ugly.
Because I get confused now from afar. Is
That's
the
like the
Ford Lightning?
Yeah,
the Ford Lightning
I knew there
has
was a
it too.
Ford that had it,
But
but I
I don't know.
don't
I
like it.
I don't like the one without the wrap. If you wrap it, it actually doesn't look too bad. Like there's an all black Cybertruck that is
Polishing
in
a
my neighborhood.
turd, right?
It's kind of. I mean, yes, it's cooler than just the silver. I don't
There's
like
a
the stainless
camo.
steel.
There's a camo Cybertruck in my neighborhood, and every time I see it, I'm like, I can see you.
Hey, at least
Yeah.
you can't
I
see.
can
me.
see
I was gonna say.
Anyway, make
I
a
don't
note if
like
you're
it.
mad at these big businesses. February 25th is the day that you need to boycott.
Okay.
All right, who's got the interesting? Katie
I
Cat.
have it, and you're going to love this one, Jeremy, because you can test your car out to see its winter readiness on the lake in Georgetown.
No!
Yes.
Don't do that.
There's a company. It's called Arcticana, and they take people out on that pond, that frozen pond, that lake out there in Georgetown, and you're able to see what your car can handle in the snow. Now, they have a few things that you can do. You can either take their race car out there and just let her rip and have a good time, and it looks like a lot of fun. But again, you can also use that as an opportunity to learn how your car handles in the snow. So there's a few ways that you can get out there and rip it up on the ice.
Nope.
But we're not going to be doing this.
You know my thoughts. I've been talking about this the
know.
past week or two. Do not go on lakes that are frozen
Well, and
because you will die.
no, I grew up.
It will
in
break.
the
You will fall
frozen-
underneath. No, Katie.
I grew up in
Katie?
the frozen tundra, and
No,
it's just what we
don't
do.
encourage the children to do this.
Yeah, you gotta go out there.
out there.
Ice fishing.
I've been on
this is-
1,000 frozen lakes.
I have too. And again, I just think this is really a neat way.
It's just a
especially
matter of time, Josh.
Teenagers, like all those kids who are learning how to drive, and it's like this outside.
Teenagers love going on
Yeah.
frozen
well,
ice.
it's just a good way
They
to teach them
do.
how to maneuver your car in the snow.
no,
'cause
you find a
know-
mall parking lot at 2 a.m. and then that's when you go out and do it.
Turn into the slide.
You turn into the slide. You don't
Turn
need to be
in.
on a lake where the car will go
Katie.
through the water. You'll go underneath, and you'll become a bloated carcass in the spring.
We'll become like Grandpa
find you.
Bretto or whatever his name
Yeah,
was.
frozen dead guys.
We should take Jeremy out to a frozen pond and
No, we should
jump
not.
on it.
No,
and
we should
see
not.
what he does.
Yes.
He would piddle.
He would
have
piddle.
some frozen
Well,
piddle.
Jeremy Piddle.
That's my new radio name.
Jeremy piddle.
Jeremy Piddle in the morning.
I think it's fun though, and definitely worth checking out.
I would do it.
Why is that
Yeah.
fun? There's no
Good.
reason to
Dude,
go
it's
out on a
drifting.
lake.
You
It
would
doesn't.
love drifting.
Yeah, I know drifting is fun.
I'm telling you, the
Oh.
Dillard's parking lot at Park Meadows
It's just
at
satisfactory.
like
holes
11
that
at
you
night.
hit.
So that's like avoiding other cars, avoiding pedestrians.
Well, there's nothing out on the lake either. You're
But
avoiding
death-
everything out there. Yeah, wee.
Think about that.
I'm thinking about drowning.
So much fun! Yay!
You guys can go to hell. All right, that's PMI with Jeremy, Katie, and Josh. Denver's Mix 100. All right, get ready. The fun is going to continue at 7:25 this morning when we play Fast Five. And we've got a rad prize package today. It's a big Lodge Casino prize pack valued at something like $400. That'll be up for grabs when we play Fast 5 at 7:25. So plug the number into your phone and get ready. 303-691-1-MIX, 303-691-1649. Save it in your phone and you'll be ready to call. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. It is time to get fast and furious. You need to call the radio station right this minute. And I always say, if you've never played Fast 5, today is your day to give it a shot. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. I'll get you here in the studios to play a little FF. Come on, if you've never played before, give it a shot.
Come on now.
Come on now. Here's how it works. We'll get you on the line, get to know you a little bit. You can become a little radio superstar for a few minutes. Tell your friends you were on Mix 100. And then I'll throw a category at you and start a 10-second timer. And within that 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. Katie, what did we have yesterday?
We had all kinds of fun stuff like brands of tires. You asked for 5 famous mouse characters, some food delivery brands, and the big winner was 5 different energy drinks.
Boom!
And yeah, Joseph winning yesterday.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Right on, right on. So you never know what you're going to get. The categories are all over the place. This has been a lot of fun because listeners have actually been sending me categories to try out, which is so great. A little audience participation there.
We like that.
We really do like that.
keep doing
You
that.
guys are the best. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. I'll get you in the studios to play Fast 5, and we've got an awesome prize this week for our winner.
We sure do. It's a $400 prize with a Lodge Casino prize pack. So you get the one-night stay up there at the hotel, and you also get a $100 gift card to the White Buffalo restaurant, as well as 2 Seasons buffet passes. So you're getting hooked up. It is the hookup. So, yeah, good luck.
The White Buffalo has a killer steak. Highly
Yeah.
recommend it. And the Seasons buffet, their bacon, boom.
Is it the
Banging
crispy,
bacon.
like crispy all the way through bacon?
So good. So crispy
Oh,
and
that's what
thick.
I like.
Ugh. I want to go there now.
Bacon.
Call us 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. We'll get you in the studios for Fast 5. And, once somebody plays and hangs up, keep trying because right now we got full phone lines. You never know. This could go for the first 1 or 2 people or it can go 10 minutes. You never know how it'll play out. Right now, though, we've got Melissa on the line. Hi, Melissa. You were the first one in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What are you doing today?
I'm barely waking up, so I'm not too sure.
You know what's funny? Josh made a note on the screen that says you woke up just to play Fast 5.
I love that.
Yes.
Melissa.
Yes, I did.
That's amazing.
That's pretty darn good.
We are your alarm.
Well,
Good morning.
Thank you for that. What do you have on the docket for today? Anything? You got to go to work?
I just have school today.
Oh, okay. What are you studying?
Surgical technology.
Well,
so like the people that help out in the OR.
Smell
Yeah.
you. Scalpel.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only tool I know.
Nurse.
Sponge.
Scalpel.
That's all there is.
Yeah.
Are you responsible too for like when the surgeon is like doing his work or her work and they're like sweat and you got to like dab their forehead?
Oh, I hope not.
You don't
I
want to be
think
that person.
I think that's what you have to do. You hand
No.
scalpels and dab foreheads. Just saying.
Probably.
Hopefully you get to do a little bit more fun things than that. Huh,
You'll
Melissa?
learn that next semester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah.
get some sweaty people in there and you can dab them. All right, Smarty Pants, let's play Fast 5 with you. And this one did come in from a listener. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 famous criminals. Go.
John Wayne Gacy, O.J. Simpson.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, the BTK killer.
Oh, I think you got 3. Yeah. Bonnie and Clyde. Al Capone.
Yeah.
Dillinger.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot.
Darn
Man.
it! You woke up for nothing.
But man, for just
I know.
for just waking up and being able to name 3, hats off to you.
You did pretty
Melissa.
good.
Yeah,
you
I
did
think
pretty
you
good.
did pretty
I didn't even think about OJ.
Yeah,
May
I
he
didn't
rest.
either.
May he rest. Hey, Melissa, tell all your friends about us. Thank you for calling this morning.
All right. Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
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 Bye. How sweet is that?
I know. I love that she woke up to us. Like, that's
Aw,
awesome.
that
Now
is so
cuddle
good.
up and go back to sleep. It's cold out
Did you
there.
say sweep?
Almost.
Brandy.
Yes, hi.
Yes, hi to
Hey.
you. You going to work today?
No, I am in Carline dropping off my girls.
Good. Get them out of there.
That's always fun, huh?
All bundled up with their mittens on today.
Yes, it's very cold.
What are your girls' names?
Piper and Penny.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've heard the name Penny. That's adorable.
And I love Piper.
Yes, those are cute names.
Hi, Piper and
Well-
Penny. Are they good students?
Hi.
They're very good.
Good.
They're very good.
That's good. Now, was it you that called in yesterday and said it's been a while since you've taken your girls out for ice cream and you were going to do it today after school?
Oh, really?
I think that was
Yeah,
you, wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, because it was Piper and Penny. You remember that call yesterday,
Oh,
Katie?
you just putting that out
Brandy's
there,
like, it's been a while since I've taken the girls out for ice cream. Wednesday after school is the day.
You're
So
going to do Brandy like that.
Oh.
I see what's happening.
hot fudge
Okay.
Sundays, hot fudge.
Man.
Hot fudge Sundays. Oh,
Right
man.
after school.
I was very specific yesterday.
You
wow.
were.
You
Wow,
really
that's
were.
got to be exciting for Piper
Yeah.
and Penny to have
I know.
hot fudge
They
Sundays to
must
look
be
forward
just
to.
Hopping up and down in
Yes,
the car
that's-
right now.
I do remember calling you and saying that, yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome. You're a great mom,
are the
Brandy.
best.
You're the best mom. All right, Brandy, let's do a little fast five action with you. I'm going to give you a sexy actor, and I want you to give me some of the movies that he was in. In
Okay.
10 seconds, no help from Piper or Penny. In 10 seconds, I need 5 movies starring Brad Pitt. Go.
Meet Joe Black, Legends of the Fall, Moneyball,
Oh. Uh-oh.
Bullet Train, and Wolf.
Oh, you got 4. Buzzer hit.
I got Wolf. It's the Apple Show.
What'd she say?
What
Your
was the
phone is
last
cutting
one?
out so bad. I think you got 4. Buzzer hit.
I got Wolf. A Wolf from Apple TV. Is that a movie or is that a show?
Wolf from Apple? I don't know that one, but buzzer did hit.
From Apple TV.
Josh, did she get it?
With
Josh said
George
no.
Clooney.
Oh.
Josh said buzzer
George
hit.
Oh man!
Buzzer hit. Your phone was cutting out so bad too. It was a little difficult, but I think you got 4. Josh said 4. What's Wolf on Apple
It
TV?
is a movie. It is
Yeah.
on app. Wolves is what it's called with George Clooney.
Brandy, are you gonna be mad at me? The buzzer hit all day long.
Oh, okay. It is what it is.
It
Thank
is.
you, though.
Josh listens very closely in the back studio. He's giving me thumbs down all day long.
Yeah.
Don't hate us.
Okay. Okay.
It's all Josh on
That's
that one.
Fine.
If you're mad at anybody, blame Josh.
Okay.
I love you.
will. Thank you.
Good luck with
Thanks,
ice cream
Brandy.
today. Bye.
Piper and Penny.
Buzzer hit.
I know it did. It did. Oh, it's
Those
so
are the
sad.
ones that's so difficult because it's so close.
Yeah.
And, she's going to be mad. Connie.
Okay. That's
Connie.
Connie.
All right, we're going to Emily.
Oh, Emily. Hi, Emily.
Yes.
How's it going?
Good. Boy, your phone kind of sucks too.
Oh no. Can you hear me?
Put your left hand up in the air as high as it'll go.
Yeah, that's not going to help anything.
No.
Don't listen to him, Emily.
It's up.
Okay, now it
No,
sounds
I'm
a little
not.
better. Sounds a little better.
Oh, you're
Okay,
great
good.
antenna.
Where do you work, Emily?
I am a product manager for an indoor air quality company.
Oh, okay. We've talked to you before, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Breathing
We're
that.
lucky. We're trying again today.
Yeah, you sneak
Yeah.
in quite a bit. Good for you. You got some sort
Yeah.
of speed dialer or something. Man. What do you do for fun, Emily?
Oh, I have a 1-year-old too. So we have 1-year-old and 11-year-old. So most of it is hanging out with kids, hanging out with friends, cooking meals, and taking it easy.
You were
Yeah.
also a very busy mama bear.
Oh, my gosh. 1 year old. They look to you for everything.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
1 and 11. Are both of those yours?
They are both mine. Yeah.
What happened there?
We're, you just decided to start right on over, right?
Had a
but
little
you know what? The
heat of
11-year-old
heat of the moment, right?
So he's 11-year-old, very helpful though at this age. So
I will say
also-
that's
recommend
nice.
it.
That's
Yeah.
nice. You almost have like a third parent there almost at 11. They can
Yeah.
totally help with
Oh,
everything.
you can totally say the big one watches the little one. That's
Exactly.
the age.
Is it safe
He's
to
pretty
say
entertaining.
this was an oops, baby?
No, it wasn't. It was planned.
Really?
Just way long after.
Like, I think we should have another one.
Eventually.
Good for you, Emily. Good for you. Good job getting your freak on. All right, let's play a little Fast Five with you. I'm going to give you another sexy actor. give me 5 movies this dude was in. No sequels, okay? No sequels. And say it loud so we can hear you because your phone is a little choppy.
Okay.
In 10 seconds, please give me 5 movies starring Bruce Willis. Go.
Oh my goodness. Pulp Fiction. 6.
Oh, your phone.
Live Free or Die Hard.
that was 3.
You got 3. 3,
Man,
3.
good
Darn
try,
it.
though, Emily.
Are you still there?
man.
Yeah, your phone's choppy too. Emily, thank you for trying. Have a good day.
Thanks, Emily.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bad phone. Luke.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Hey.
sir. I had a good friend in elementary school growing up. His name was Luke. Very good friend, and he came over to my sleepover birthday party and threw up on my top bunk of my bunk beds.
That's what you remember about
And-
Luke?
And
You will never forget that, apparently.
Yeah.
from there on out, for the rest of our educational career, he was Luke the Puke.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
Luke the Puke. Boy, he blew chunks all over my bunk bed. Darn it. Not you, though. You can hold your puke, right, Luke?
I hope so. It's been a dozen years or so since I've done that.
Oh,
so-
good.
so, yeah.
Good for you. Looks like you got a pretty exciting day lined up. You're getting a new couch.
Ooh.
We are getting a new couch. It's been a little bit since we've got a new couch, so we pulled the trigger. How long should a couch last?
Oh, that's a good question.
That
I think
is.
10 years?
Yeah, this
Right.
would be a pretty good
Yeah.
stretch.
Is it a high traffic couch? A lot of butts on it?
Yeah, kids and dogs. We were calculating. We probably had 6 or 7 years. So
Yeah, if
Okay.
you got kids and dogs,
Yeah.
they're a little rough on it. Well, good for you.
okay.
How much does this new couch set you back?
well, we were looking at a couple one. They were like $4 or $5 grand, but we cheaped out, and it was only 2,000. So
Oh, nice.
That's all right. Hey, I know somebody who bought a $15,000 couch.
Yeah. I know
wow.
some
So you
people
can get
like
up
that
there.
Too. You can get some pretty spendy
It's
couches.
stuffed with
like-
eagle feathers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
Jeremy?
really expensive.
America's couch.
It's America's couch. All right, Luke, my friend, you ready to play Fast Five?
Let's do it.
Let's give you a bands one. Go music this time. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 bands with a number in their name. Go.
Blink 182, Sum 41,
Yeah.
Third Eye Blind.
You got 3.
That one's a little harder, but there are so many.
9 Inch Nails, 21 Pilots,
Yeah. B-52s.
Not helpful now.
38 Special.
I know, not helpful now. He's
Sorry, Luke.
Luke.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though. Your butt is going to be happy today with that new couch.
Yay.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much.
Bye, Luke.
Thanks,
All right,
bye.
Who's been holding the longest? Shannon.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing today?
How are you?
I'm not telling you.
Going to work.
Where you
All
work,
right.
Shannon?
I'm an executive director for senior living.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Smell you.
Yeah.
Hmm. You want to give a shout out to your senior living facility?
No, I don't think they
Fair
really
enough.
have radio on. It's
Are you kidding me? Those are the people that still listen to the
You
radio.
almost made me choke on my
Yes, that's
coffee,
true.
Shannon.
I worked at a retirement community for about 4 years. I was an activities director. And I pissed off those people so much there because I used to call bingo for them.
Yeah.
And I would be like, R34?
Oh, no.
R34?
This guy doesn't know
And they would look
bingo.
around at each other and get so pissed at me. There's no R. All right, Shannon, let's play some Fast Five with you. You ready to go, girlfriend?
Yep.
Okay. You're all fired up, I can tell. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 movies starring Matthew McConaughey. Go.
Oh shoot,
Uh-oh.
I can't think of any. Wolf or I don't know.
Ah, time's up. Shoot is right. All day long, shoot.
Man.
Shannon,
Yeah.
thank you for calling. Have a good day.
Thanks, Shannon.
You too,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, there's a lot of Matthew McConaughey movies.
Ugh, Janine, hacking up alone.
Janine.
Morning. Sorry.
Of course, that's when we go to the phone,
Gross,
right?
you're
Right then.
Packing up
Right.
some phlegm. Good God, this is live,
No,
Janine.
Oh, poor
the
Janine.
coffee went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, sure. Well, here we are. We're at another one of these days where we just cannot get a winner. And now you're up to bat, so don't poop the bed, okay?
I'm going to try not to.
So, Katie, I'm going to need your help on this one.
Okay.
In 10 seconds, Janine, give me 5 Girl Scout cookies. Go.
Okay. Thin Mint, Samoa, peppermint, Thin Mint, Samoa, lemon, s'mores, and peanut butter.
Time is up.
Oh, you got 4.
Do-si-dos?
Do-si-dos.
I got the peanut butter right before the buzzer.
Not a chance. No, I
Review the
didn't even
tape.
hear peanut
didn't
butter.
hear the peanut butter
Nobody
one
heard
either.
peanut butter.
I didn't
I
hear
Why
said
does
it.
this
Review the
keep
tape.
happening today?
Review the tape.
Josh is
Review
giving
the
me
tape.
another thumbs down.
Oh,
Josh
Josh
is giving me
says
thumbs
no.
down.
No, totally got it. I'm going to argue my stance.
No, nobody. Did you even hear peanut butter?
No,
I didn't hear
heard-
peanut butter either.
I said peanut butter right before the buzzer.
Janine, you didn't get
It
it.
maybe came out as peanut.
Janine, don't be mad at us, but
S'mores,
3 of us
s'mores,
right here,
lemonade.
and some messages coming in on text line saying no.
What?
I want you to get it because I want this game to end, but you didn't get it. I'm sorry. Try again, all right?
Oh,
Have a good day, Janine.
Thank
Aw,
you
she's
for
mad at us.
listening. She got
She's
mad
totally
at you.
mad at us. Oh, boy.
I did not hear the tag along though.
Nobody
I
heard
didn't.
peanut
I
butter.
didn't hear the
And was
peanut
it,
butter.
what is it called?
It's
Tag
called
along?
tag along.
So
yeah.
if she said peanut butter, it would have been wrong anyway.
Yeah, because it's called tag along. But oh man, I was really hoping she was gonna get it.
Me too, because
But
I'm,
you know
I'm
what?
tired of this
Well,
game now.
but that means
Marcus.
Marcus has a chance now. Good morning, Marcus.
Marcus!
Good morning.
Hey, buddy. Boy, people are getting fired up with today's game.
Yeah,
How are you, buddy?
Not too bad. How are you guys doing?
we're good.
I don't know.
It's a fiery fast 5
I'm
though.
a little wound up.
Yeah, you've got this, Marcus. Come on.
I've run out of topics for today. Oh no, I got one.
Does that mean I just win?
I got
I know,
one.
right, Mark?
No.
By default.
Who are you, Janine? All right. Are you ready, buddy? Let's go old school TV
I'm gonna
show.
try.
Old school TV show. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 characters from the TV show Seinfeld. Go.
Oh my goodness.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah, this one ain't a good one.
Not for you? Oh, man.
It's the game that never ends. Marcus, have a good day.
Thanks, Marcus.
We appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, man.
Later, Gator. Are you kidding me? Like, that's an iconic TV
We've
show.
gotta get a
Andrew.
winner.
Andrew, I'm
you
done
have
with
a
this game. I'm just
chance.
done with it.
I get it. Yeah, it's been a long one this morning.
Yeah.
I know.
But that means you've got a shot, Andrew.
You know how many people are screaming in their car this
Yeah.
morning? Come on.
It's your time to shine, though.
Well, hopefully we can end it now.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. You may have heard this one before. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 characters from Seinfeld. Go.
Kramer, Seinfeld, George Costanza, Elaine, Newman. I think that's all.
Oh, thank God.
You
Oh,
did
thank
it,
God.
Andrew.
There's
Yay!
no question that you got it, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you, sir.
That was so good.
Thank you so much for winning Fast Five
Oh,
today.
when you said Newman, you
Hey,
made
I
me so
appreciate
happy.
All right,
Hey,
buddy.
Newman and Kramer, two best.
Yes.
Ah, they definitely are. All right, we heard all of those loud and clear and before the buzzer. So I'm going to throw you on hold, Andrew, and Josh will come back and tell you about your prize, okay?
Thank you so much. You guys have a
Awesome.
good day.
Great
Thank you,
job,
buddy.
Andrew. Thank you.
Katie Cat.
Yeah, that one went a
Katie
minute.
Cat.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. That's all right, though. It's kind of fun.
Fast 5, not so fast today.
Because I'm telling you, people are freaking out in their cars.
I know. But, even Angela made a good point. Tag along and Do-si-dos have peanut butter in them. So either one of those could have been the peanut butter cookie,
Yeah,
like-
she kept saying that she said
Yeah.
peanut butter,
Yeah.
and there is no peanut butter named cookie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
Janine,
was-
don't be mad.
Went a minute today.
Wait a minute. All right, so we are going to dive into some emails in a little bit when we get back. We've got just a plethora of them that came in on various subjects, so we're going to go over those. at 8 o'clock with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Right now, Aaron's been waiting a minute. He wants to do traffic, so here you go. can watch us live on YouTube right now. Finding us is incredibly simple. Just go to mix100.com and click on the YouTube link that is right there on the homepage. It'll take you right into our studios, and you can watch us from your house, breathing all heavy while you're sitting on your couch. Oh, I love this show. Just like that, guys. Just like that. That's how it's playing out in my head. The other big thing you can do to follow along with the show is download our app. It is absolutely free. Mix 100 Denver in our app store, and you can get it on your phone and tablet, and there's a little microphone button down in the corner, and you can click it. You can tap that app and send us a voice message, and it goes boom, right came in, just like the very mad Cybertruck guy from yesterday's show. Oh my.
He's fired up.
That's because you're driving a dorky car,
exactly.
sir. Very dorky.
You have all the options, and that's the one you chose.
That's what you picked.
That's
So
why people
tap
are
that
fucking
app,
off.
Mix 100 Denver in your app store. So we're going to get to a bunch of emails that have come in, and we wanted to dissect a few of them. But before we do have a very special listener on the line. Her name is Kelly Harrison. Hi, Kelly. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Well,
Doing
we're
great.
super dupes. So if you recall last week on the show during Fast Five, we were giving away $100 gift cards to Safeway all week long.
Yep.
You remember? And you won one.
Yes, I do. I do remember.
Yeah, that was a fun time. And I do believe I said that all the people that won last week would be thrown into a hat, and you would get qualified for a $500 Safeway gift card.
That is correct.
Well,
Yeah.
all those names were thrown into said hat, and we pulled your name, Kelly. So we're going to hand you a $500 gift card to Safeway.
You have no idea how incredibly helpful that'll be.
I know, right? How
Yeah.
great is that?
That's fabulous.
Well, congratulations. I hope you go buy some fancy steaks and a bottle of wine to celebrate there at Safeway.
Well, my husband's in the wine and spirits business, so absolutely, he'll be picking out a good bottle of wine.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Celebrate.
Hey,
Yeah.
good for you.
You get to go to Safeway, and that's the best grocery store, so you can get all your favorite things.
Nice
Yay!
plug, Katie Cat. Nice
There
plug. And honestly, you probably could take about 300 of that and buy a couple cartons of eggs, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
There you
Exactly.
go.
Right?
As much eggs as we go through in our house.
Yeah.
That's right.
Stock up.
So,
Yeah.
Kelly, here's what's going to go on. We're just going to go ahead and pass all your information off to our prize department, and they'll give you a jingle and let you know how to get that gift card. Alrighty?
Sweet. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
Of course.
We
thank
appreciate
Kelly,
you.
thanks for listening.
Yes.
Bye,
Of
Kelly.
course. Thanks, Kelly.
All right. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Felicia.
Oh,
It's a
I
good way to
love
start
that.
your Wednesday.
Yeah.
Not
I
a
know,
bad way to
right?
start your Wednesday.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Winning $500.
Not bad at all. All right, we've got some messages that came in over the past couple weeks or so. You okay over there?
Yeah.
Was your
I
mic
t-
not off?
No, I turned my headphones up way too loud, and it scared me. I just scared myself.
Like when your dog farts itself awake.
That's kind of what just happened. Oh my gosh. Okay. You may
This is
continue,
why you want to
sir.
get on the live stream, you guys. You can see Katie's
Clip
face.
it.
when She
I know.
does silly,
it's
silly
kind
things.
of funny what just happened.
Okay, so we've got messages from Sam and Becca and Alan and Lindsay. If you ever want to send a message to the morning show, I would say our social medias are probably the best place to find us instead of old school email. Just
Yeah.
search Jeremy, Katie, Josh on Facebook, Jeremy, Katie, Josh on Instagram, and send us a message. The first one is from Becca. And listen, the phone lines are wide open. If you want to sound off about any of these, we would love to talk to you guys. 303-691-1649. This is Becca. Hey, Jer K. Josh. Jer K. Josh. I need an honest opinion. My husband gave me a necklace for Valentine's Day. I appreciated the gesture. It just wasn't my style. Instead of letting it sit in a drawer forever, I returned it and finally got something I love. I didn't make a big deal about it, but now he seems a little butthurt. Was that a jerk move? Be honest, you guys. Love the show. That's from Becca.
Oh.
Go, Katie.
I know. I'm
Well,
just like trying to think about it because
I have firsthand experience in
Oh,
this.
you do?
Okay,
Yes.
go
because-
Josh.
Did your mom return something you gave her? Or?
Yeah, actually, the way you just said that. My mom is the queen
I had no
of
idea.
returning everything. That's why she is so hard to shop for, because you'll get her something that you think is like a great gift. And then she'll see it and she'll be like, thank you so much. This is so nice. Like, I love it. She's so appreciative. So you're like, I did a good job. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, I'll be like, oh my gosh, like, have you worn what I got you, necklace, whatever. I'll never forget. I bought her, she said she wanted this, and I bought her very expensive perfume. And she wore it one time and goes, well, I just didn't really like the way it smelled on me. And so I don't even think you can return perfume. I don't know
No.
if she did or not.
Yeah.
So multiple $100 perfume, like $400 perfume, doesn't even get used.
$400?
$400?
Like $420 and
Oh
doesn't
my
even get used. And she's just
That's
like,
a jerk move on your mom's part.
Didn't really, and so she's very hard to shop for. And I'll never forget this last Christmas. I saw something that I thought she would love, and I asked my brother. I was like, "Do you think she'd like this?" And he goes, "Not gonna be that guy, or hate to be that guy, but I got her something similar last year, and she hasn't used it once." And I'm
Whoa.
like, oh my god!
It might be time to just start asking your mom, like,
Yeah.
Mom, what do you need?
She's
What
like,
do you
well, I
want?
like surprises, and I'm like, well, your surprises cost me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Surprise, I hate your gift.
Here's a gift card. Surprise.
So
like
I have almost given up. I got her a gift card
You
this last
should.
Christmas.
Like, that's the
I've
only thing you
almost
can't
given up
return.
on shopping for her because it's so hard. I mean, what do you get someone that has everything? I mean,
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah, you
tough,
guys are
so-
loaded.
Well, and
so.
it does make you feel bad, like that you didn't do the right thing. You don't know your mom well enough. Like,
Well, you get the excitement of her being excited, like, "Oh, thank
Yeah.
you so much. I appreciate your
Then that's ripped
sentiment,
away.
your offer," and then like she doesn't like it.
So what do you
I'm
say
like,
to Becca? Is this a jerk move for her to? How many days ago was Valentine's Day, and she's already marched back to the jewelry store and
4
returned
it's
it?
funny. I did that once too, though. I had an ex give me it was a gaudy necklace. It was so bad. Like, it was not cute. I don't know what he was thinking, but when he gave it to me with the sentiment of, I don't know if you're gonna like this, but I picked it out and I just thought that this would look pretty on you. And when I opened it, again, it's hard for me to hide my face. Like, if I don't like something, you just know it immediately, and that's kind of how it was there. And I ended up going back and getting a necklace that I liked, and every time he looked at it, he made the comment of, I
See,
guess I didn't do a good job.
I
And
will
so-
say, as a guy, if you do
Yeah.
that and you go and get it for something else, I
Yeah.
would hate that piece of jewelry from
Oh,
there
he
on
did.
out.
He hated
Absolutely.
it.
Because
He
for me,
hated
it'd be like, it's coming from the heart. I took the time to go shopping.
Yeah.
I personally thought this was beautiful and would look great on you.
Yeah.
And then you're like, nah, I'd rather have something else.
You didn't do a good job,
So
actually.
yes, every time I would see that piece of jewelry, I'd want to throw it down a
Yeah.
heating vent. or
Yeah,
something.
and
Rip it
it's
off her
funny.
neck.
I actually lost that necklace a couple years later. I know, and he didn't let that get up. Right? He's like, remember that necklace that you lost that I kind of bought you? I was like,
That I kind of
that I
bought you?
kind of bought you. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So
So that
wait.
necklace was a source of contention.
With her line, was that a jerk move? Be honest. Was that a
Kinda.
jerk move?
Kinda. Yeah.
Survey says
Kind of.
yeah,
Yes.
it is. Yeah, you should have just worn that necklace and saved
3
a
jerk
lot of gruff.
moves, Becca.
Yeah,
3
sorry,
jerk
Becca.
moves.
I don't like that.
Let's move on to Lindsay because it is kind of along the same lines because it's a shopping one. Lindsay says, JKJ, my boyfriend bought an air fryer about a year ago and it recently died. So instead of accepting its fate like a normal person, he went out, bought a brand new one, boxed up the old broken one, and returned it a week later, claiming it didn't work properly.
Oh, no.
I told him this
that.
was wrong. He's insisting it's fine. His logic
No.
being that they should have lasted longer than a year anyway. The store should just send it back to the manufacturer. This has turned into a full-blown household debate. What do you guys think? Is he a genius or just a scammer? Help me settle this. Also says, love the show. And that is from Lindsay.
You're the worst type of person.
I
I've
know.
never heard that before.
I'm on his side.
Are you? A year
Have
later?
you done, have you done this?
This is like
His
people
face right now.
I know you. Oh,
Jeremy, that is
what did you do?
This is
That's
very much
stealing.
along the
Wait,
lines
wait.
of...
What did you do?
This is very much along the lines of buying like a dress or something. Y'all can't be innocent. I know a lot of ladies that have bought dresses,
and
purchased
return it
dresses,
the next day.
kept the tag on, wear it for the special event, and then yes, go and
the next day, not a year
return
later.
it. It really should.
But if you wanted to keep along that same language, then you should be able to box up that old one and give it back to the
Just return it,
manufacturer.
yeah.
If you think that it should have lasted a year, then give the old
That's
one
Still
back.
swapping out.
That's
Yeah.
slimy.
Swap it
That
out.
is-
Someone else is
that's
going to buy
sketch.
that.
Yeah.
No,
They'll put
no.
They'll put that right
You
back
can say
on the
it's
shelf.
defective. It's broken. They'll mark it
Oh,
defective,
okay.
broken, and then it won't go back on the shelf. My concern was like how greasy and gross was that
I
then
know,
after a year
it's
though.
so
year.
gross. Air fryers are not
I don't know. It
clean.
just seems kind of slimy to me. I don't
I
like
think
that.
I think karma will come back at
Yeah,
you
it's gonna
for that
break in a
one
week.
for sure. Like
I'm kind
I
of
just,
okay with it.
I don't think that's okay. I don't think that one's okay.
Feel free to sound off 303-691-1MIX.
Oh no.
303-691-1649. I'm trying to think of the numerous things I've done that with.
Really?
Numerous.
Like a year later, though, it's okay if you're gonna return.
There was a
something
long year
within-
the same. There was a toaster situation where I think it had been about like 2 or 3 months,
Okay,
and what
that's
I did
not
is just go
bad.
back and buy the same one, and I may or may not have boxed the old one up and just brought it back.
Well,
But again, why don't you just return the old one?
yeah, I don't get that.
and
Like,
get
what's
a
the
new
logic?
one?
It's like an extra step, isn't it?
Yeah. You have to go to the store twice at that pace.
Well, because
like,
if it's outside the
Just petty.
return
You're
window,
just pissed.
no, because if it's outside the return window, yes, and if you are pissed, like this cost me how much money and it's already broken,
Can't you return anything at Costco?
I
Like a
know. I
couch?
thought, yeah,
like
you can
Costco,
return-
don't even get me started. We know the stories about Costco.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think I've done it with like some shoes and
I told you about how
Maybe a
I
coffee
tried
maker.
to go bring back a pair of pants that I forgot to. Like I went through the self-checkout line
got
and
in trouble.
that thing was still on it. The thing that tells you if it's stolen.
Oh,
that-
yeah, the
little
the security
tag.
device.
security
Tag,
device, thank you, was still on the pair of pants when I tried. And then so when I get home, I notice the security device is still on there. And I'm like, oh, crap. So I try to go back in there and I didn't have the receipt with me. And I asked that lady if I could either exchange the pants or get that security device off. And she was flat out no. I had just bought them the week before and she was making me look like a criminal. I did not
You gotta
steal
get
these
yourself
pants.
a pair of pliers, some needle nose
I know,
pliers,
well,
and
I
some
just
snips because you
went
can take
down-
those off at home.
I just went down to the self-checkout and asked that lady to do it for me after the lady at customer service yelled at me. I was like, you know what, lady? I'm going to take care of this myself. And I did.
Yeah. All right. Again, if you guys want to sound off about anything, I do have 2 more. One from Sam talking about your internal monologue, and another one from Alan with something that he's got called Poland syndrome. So we'll need your calls if you got something weird going on with your body. But 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. If you want to sound off about any of these emails that we've got piled up here in the studios, feel free to sound off. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. Yeah, those phone lines are wide open. If you want to reach out to the morning show, you can easily call us at 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. If you want to go a little deeper with the morning show, you can stream us live on YouTube every morning. Just go to mix100.com and click on the YouTube link right there on the homepage. Right now, we are in the middle of reading a ton of listener messages that have come in over our social media accounts. We were talking about Lindsay and her boyfriend who bought an air fryer about a year ago. It died, and he boxed it up. Well, what he did is he went out and bought a new one and then boxed up the old one and returned it. And everyone's like, oh my God, that's so horrible. I'm for it.
Can't believe that. I know. This is not okay. I think
I'm
you're
for
just
it.
asking
Okay,
for
Jeremy.
it.
Okay.
I'm for it. Janelle called in. Hey, Janelle, good morning.
Good morning.
Did you want to
Hey.
sound off about this?
Yeah, I was thinking that Jeremy's apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Well, wasn't his mom that they had a holiday ham and had consumed it, and she returned the bone because the ham was dry? And got a
Why you got to bring this up right now, Janelle? Why you got to bring this up?
Didn't.
What? Danny did that?
Why you got to do this?
What?
Why are you doing this to me, Janelle?
No, Janelle, keep going. I didn't know the
Yeah.
story.
You know,
What?
I
women,
didn't
we
know
have
this.
long memories.
Yeah, you
Oh my
do.
gosh.
You've never heard that
Jeez.
story? It's a pretty classic story on the
No.
show.
The whole ham?
It was
I'm
an
a
Easter
first-time listener,
ham.
Jeremy.
Yeah, it was an Easter ham, and we ate it. We had the entire thing for Easter. It was great, and there was nothing left in the pot but that bone, the ham
Yeah,
bone. And
the
my
ham
mom was
bone.
like, you know, that ham was just a little dry, and it just was not the best ham that I've ever gotten from that Costco. So she bagged up the bone and brought it back in, and they gave her her money back.
I'm shocked
We
right
ate
now.
the ham,
That's
like Janelle
crazy.
said.
What?
You can return anything at Costco,
You
right,
really
Janelle?
can, apparently.
Apparently, you can't.
We're returning the air around the ham,
Yeah,
actually. Can we
I
get that
know,
money back? Thank
actually.
you.
Thanks for calling in and airing my family's dirty laundry
Thank you,
again,
Janelle.
Thank you,
Actually.
Janelle.
Anytime.
Yeah.
See you later,
that was
Gator.
A good piece of information. And now it all makes sense.
What the
Now I
heck?
know why you're wrapping up old toasters and sending them
Paget
back.
family is
It
shady.
just makes
Shut up.
sense.
Shut up.
Shut up,
So
Josh.
sus.
Shut up, Josh. Oh, okay.
Shut up, Josh. Yeah, I'm changing my hashtag. If you guys want to sound off, 303-691-1649. Which one do you guys want next? Do you want the weird body issues or the internal monologue?
I'll take weird body issues for 20, Jeremy.
You got it. This is from Alan. Alan wrote in on our Instagram. Hey, JKJ, I've got this thing called Poland syndrome, which basically means I was born with just one peck. He's got one man boob.
Oh.
He says, I got a fun party trick. Sometimes when I've had a few drinks, I like to take my shirt off and show it off because why not? Anyway, my friends and I have this game where everyone has to say something about themselves that nobody else knows. So I got to ask, what's your nobody knows this about me thing? Spill the secrets.
Okay, wait. I have a
Alan.
question.
What?
Isn't a pec just a muscle, so can't you build it?
Buddy? I don't know.
Well, I'm just dead serious. Like, I know you can get
I don't know.
some
Unless
fat.
unless there is just
There's
no
it's
muscle there.
straight Bone?
This is the first time I've ever heard of Poland syndrome,
So
actually.
I just Googled Poland syndrome, and there's quite a few things that go along with it. It's
Is lack of one peck?
underdeveloped chest muscle and short webbed fingers on one side of the body.
Josh, you might have
along
it.
with short
Wait a second.
ribs,
You've got both of those.
Yeah.
Underdeveloped chest and weird hands.
less
Hey.
fat and breast and nipple abnormalities on the same side of the body. So apparently, the Poland syndrome
Abnormalities?
affects your whole
Abnormalities?
there it is.
Abnormalities?
Abnormalities. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Abnormalities.
Okay.
Abnormalities.
There's a couple abnormal. I can't even say the
sounded-
wrong way.
It sounded good in
Abnormalities.
my head, okay? Listen, we're making fun of Poland syndrome, not me.
What kind of abnormalities do
We
you
know what's wrong
have?
with you, Katie.
303-691-1649. I've talked about mine at length. It's the third nipple.
Third
I've got a
nip.
little
Yeah.
third nipple action down there. It's underneath the left
Yeah.
nip, down about. See if I can feel it. Oh, there it is. No, 5 inches or so underneath the left one. It's just a little discolored
It looks like a
spots,
mole, isn't it?
It's got the nipple color.
It's pink.
And it's got one hair that comes out of it, which is
gross.
Sorry,
fun.
ladies, I'm taken.
That's
Come
fun.
So that would be mine. Josh, do you have anything?
I mean, yeah, I
people
got the
don't know
webbed
about?
toes.
Oh, the webbed toes.
He does have webbed toes.
I got the
Yeah.
webbed toes on both sides. It's not. I had someone ask me. It's not like a full duck. Okay,
That's
so
what
it's,
I think of.
No, it's, so if you think about it as like your hand, my thumbs are the big toes. Okay, it's just the pointer and the middle toes. So my index and middle toe, they're stuck together
Okay.
on my feet.
Hell of a swimmer.
I have
I get.
mutant
Watch
thumbs.
out, Michael Phelps.
I know he's listening to you talk about your third nipple. That's
Some guy just walked
somebody
by.
just walked by and made us the most disgusting
Oh, that's
face.
Raj.
And now that's because
Some
of your
guy.
nipple.
Raj is gonna be listening. Like some
Sorry,
guy.
Raj. Sorry, Raj.
She goes, some guy. He does very
What's
important
yours?
work for us.
I have mutant thumbs. I have one thumb that looks like my dad's thumbs and one thumb that looks
Whoa,
like
you
my mom.
do.
Let me see.
And it's called like that's my little spatch
It's
thumb.
It's short.
Like yeah, and then this is my dad's thumb.
Oh my
the
God,
So
you do have two
they're
different
two
thumbs.
different
You're a
thumbs.
freak.
Yeah. My third grade science teacher told me I was a mutant, and I was like, oh, I can join the turtles. Like that was very
I've never
exciting
Pull them up
for
again.
me. Yeah.
I wanna
Wait,
take
give
a
us a
pic-
thumbs
Can I
up.
post a picture of that?
Yeah, go ahead. Ugh.
It's almost like the top of one thumb got nipped off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
You have Megan Fox thumbs.
One.
Thumb.
Does she have
One
the-
Megan Fox
Does
thumb.
she
She
have
has
little
that.
spatch thumbs?
If you do
too?
a
has
quick
the
search on
Yeah.
Megan Fox's
Weirdest
thumbs,
thumbs I've ever seen.
I always thought it looks like a little spatula. Like you're gonna flip some burgers with your thumb. That's what it looked like, right?
You are
So it's my
weird.
little spatch thumb.
So there you go, Alan. There's our weird body issues. Okay, this last one came in from Lindsay. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, love the show. You guys brighten my morning. Thank you very much. No, check that. That's not Lindsay. Sam. Sam says, I'm losing my mind. Or do other people do this? As I go about my day running errands, making coffee, even just folding laundry, I find myself narrating everything like I'm a star of my own documentary.
I love it.
Like full-on
no.
inner monologue, answering imaginary interview questions, like about my grocery store strategy or why I chose this parking spot over that one. He says, I've asked around, and apparently I'm the only weirdo doing this. Tell me there are others out there, or at least confirm I should start charging rent for the tiny documentary crew living in my head.
Right?
That's funny.
A little help. He also says, love the show, blah, blah, blah. So that's from Sam. That was Sam.
Sam.
So he's got that inner monologue going all day long.
Does he watch a lot of live sports? I can just think he's like his own play-by-play guy and color guy in his head, like going for the, cucumbers in the grocery store.
Sam's
taking a
going for that
turn.
close parking spot. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Exactly. Like that's what I think of. But I have a little inner dialogue in my head. Do you guys?
Yeah.
I've got to think about it now.
I don't know about narration, but like, will I talk to myself sometimes? Yeah. Like, I live alone, so I will say words sometimes just to make sure I can still speak
Yeah,
when I'm
I know.
when I'm alone for.
Do you
Do I
talk
still
out loud
make
to yourself
noise?
when you're home alone?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it's not constantly, but there was one time where like, I think I put my TV remote in a weird spot that I never do. And I was looking for it. I was like, where did I put it? And then I found it, and I'm like, you're an idiot, Josh. And I said that like audibly. And I was like, Joshua, just stop being stupid.
Yeah.
So like
Joshua.
sometimes, but I don't like, Joshua is going to the fridge now. Joshua is drinking a drink. Like I don't do that.
I usually give myself props, like if I get through the day eating well like I want to. Like, you
You
really
high-five
didn't need
yourself?
any sugar today, Katie. Good job. That's what you did. Sure did. You know?
my
So that's kind of
So
what
you
goes
call
on.
yourself your full name, Katie?
I do. I say Katie.
I call
said
myself
Joshua.
Jer a lot in my head. Jer, what are
Okay.
you doing? Jer this, Jer
Yeah.
that.
And you say Joshua.
Well, I said Joshua because I was disappointed in myself. So my mom, when I was in trouble, when I was young, would say
Joshua.
Joshua. And so, yeah, I was like, Joshua, come on.
That's funny.
Do you give yourself like pep talks and stuff a lot?
Oh, yeah. You got this. Come on. You can do anything for 15 seconds. I say that to myself a lot.
That's what my wife
Yeah.
says.
Does she? You can do anything for 15 seconds? That's a great little pep talk right
Katie.
there.
Katie, let it go.
Oh.
Just let it go, Josh. Let
I
it
think
go.
that's how their first child.
Just let it go.
Oh, I didn't want to fall into that.
See if Josh can put that weird thumb in his mouth for 15
Dang
seconds.
it.
Oh, I'm not into sucking fingers.
Little spatch, little spatch.
That is not my thing.
So you really do that. You are a big, like, you
Pep
can do this,
talker.
rah, rah, hoorah,
Absolutely.
rah.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I could see that kind of working, or at least building a positive attitude.
Yeah.
Kind of manifestation thing.
Well, they say, your inner monologue essentially becomes who you are at some point. So if it's constant negative self-talk, then you become that
Exactly.
negative person in real life.
The power of positivity is real, my friends.
So what did you say to yourself this morning?
I said, don't forget your vitamins. I actually had to go back in the house. Katie, don't forget your vitamins.
See, I would have been like,
and you take it.
Joshua.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Come on.
You go take them. So I
Guys are
did.
weird.
Do you not do that?
I really
But you have a
don't.
family. You're talking with your family
Yeah.
like consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's times I'll be home alone this afternoon. So
I always
it's like,
think about you like maybe working on the yard and you like, lose a screwdriver or something. Or you're like, Jared, you got to do this.
sometimes in my head if I work on like in the summer because I'm such a grass slut that I'll be like, man, that looks good.
Jared,
That's
you
a
did a good
looking
job.
lot maybe in my head. But
Yeah, you did a
like
good job
before I
there.
start up the mower, I'm like, okay, Jared, you can do this. This is gonna be the best mow of your
You
life.
don't do
do
that.
that.
You're on your mowing journey.
Well, maybe if you
No.
do, it'd be more enjoyable, right? Like you should talk yourself up before you hit that lawnmower. Do it just one time
Hit
to
that
see if it
lawnmower,
makes it
Jer.
any better.
In my head right now, it's like, Katie needs to stop talking. I wish Katie would stop talking.
Come on, Katie. Come on, you got
Come on,
this.
Katie.
See those thumbs again. Jeremy, Katy, and Josh, Denver's Mix 100. Thanks for hanging out with us on a chilly Wednesday. Good news is I was looking at the calendar, the weather forecast, because I'm 80 years old, and it's going to be like nice next week, like upper 60s?
Yes.
Oh, just got to make it through today.
60 by the weekend, and yeah, we're just going to keep warming up.
Make
as
it
we get
through
the
today.
week.
Am I the only weirdo that, like, when it's this cold out and you're on the highway? I did it just this morning driving in. I put my windows down and put my arm out the window.
No, you
Anybody
are a
else do
weirdo.
that?
No, that's
Wait.
just you.
Just
Why?
to see, like, how cold. Like,
Like,
it was,
do you want to see if it freezes?
it was minus
know.
5 with the wind chill of going 75 miles an hour. I put my hand out just to see how long I can hold it out the window.
You know, the more
Nobody
we
else
talk,
does that?
The more we talk to you, Jer.
I know,
The more
right?
I find out
Like,
about you.
Nobody else does that.
You
Huh?
are an odd duck,
In minus
aren't you?
5-degree weather.
It's like, it's
No.
cold. I just,
No.
in my head, you know what I equate it to? I'm like, if I was working in Antarctica on some sort of polar expedition or something, whatever. Like, could I survive? Because that's what it's like
It's
there.
more
with
than
those
minus 5.
But with the wind, that's
The wind
exactly
chill.
right. The wind chill at 75 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I like to think maybe I could survive in that type of environment. And
You know what's funny right now? Like,
It's
currently,
stupid.
right now, right this second,
In my
I have,
mind, it's fine.
I have a relative working in Antarctica right now. Isn't that weird?
Call them today
Yeah, exactly.
and see if they ever
she was,
put their
she was
hands
posting
at the.
pics. Yeah, see if they have hands.
See if they have hands. No.
Well, it might have frozen off,
Frostbite.
Jeremy. Yeah.
I don't know.
I grew up in North Dakota, so
you get
grew
it.
up in the Arctic
You never
tundra.
did
Did you
this.
do that?
No.
So
Even
a lot of
with
times I'll do it too
No.
because I've got like a really nice ski jacket that I bought. It was a couple $100, and I will put my arm out just to see like if it really repels the cold. Like it's
So that's a guy thing. I would do
advertised.
that. Like, I would go stand
No.
out in just the jacket and be like, oh, I'm so warm.
I don't want to be cold. My whole mission is to stay warm as I make my way to
Well, I'll
work.
put the windows
so
up and the
it's
heat's
not-
on, but I
that's
just
what I'm doing.
something that I do when it's really
Do you
cold
have
out.
a glove on or no? Just
No,
bare hand?
and I will put like this morning just for that. I was kind of tired too. I put down all 4 windows and opened my sunroof on my truck, and
I've done that.
I was like, let's just see how cold I can get it.
Well, I've done that to wake myself up for sure. Yeah. But you have you got that really nice heated steering wheel
Yeah.
now, so you get right when you're
Warm
done,
it
you're like,
back up,
oh,
yeah.
baby
Cold
girl.
does not wake me up. It makes me mad, and so
Well, that
I'm
wakes you
not
up.
trying to come into work all
It's
mad
just,
at
maybe
the
it's a
wind.
Jeremy thing.
Yeah, it's got to be.
That is.
Like, I don't know how that makes you happy.
I have one more bit of observation that I experienced yesterday in the grocery store.
Okay.
I walked in, grabbed my cart, and started doing my shopping, only to find out that my cart was one of those that goes
The noisy car.
the noisiest cart in the entire store. And I even like kicked the wheels a couple
Oh
times,
yeah.
like.
Try and like shake it, right?
And honestly, like I'd already had like 2 or 3 things in the cart, and I was like,
Oh,
"F it, I'm not going back."
dude, I'll change carts.
You
not,
will?
Oh, I'm
I
not
didn't.
kidding. I will go to the front. Like, I'm not looking like I'm stealing. I'll move my groceries. I will change carts.
I thought about
can't
it.
Can I ask you a question? Do you feel like
I feel like less of a person. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes,
I feel like less of a person.
People look down on me,
100%.
and I'm like, it's not my fault. I just chose. the cart.
I when that happens, I feel like people look at you and they're like, "You built that shopping cart.
Yes.
You brought it to the store, and this is how it's running." Essentially, that's how
You
I
did
feel.
this.
And you're like,
craftsmanship.
you're looking around, you're like, it wasn't me. This isn't me.
See, that's funny. I embrace it. I do the whole scooter thing on the cart. I'm
Oh
like,
my
"Woo!" Like it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah. No, I
Tay-Tay.
generally I will go and flip it out. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, I just wanted a quick trip, and I just rolled with it.
literally rolled with it.
You. Oh, how can you say this politely?
What?
You just feel like less of a person, I guess.
I don't. No. I'm like,
I do.
Yeah. I don't. It's annoying for sure. But if I get one, I just embrace it. And I'm like, this is what we're doing today.
You know what I've done
We're
before
rolling
too?
through the
If I'm
store.
like in Walmart and I get one of those, I will go drive back to like the hardware section and grab a can of WD-40 and the wheels.
Do you fix it?
I have done that
You're such a
before.
dude.
Good for
where
you.
I will WD-40 the wheels because I'm like, you know what? This is a problem. I'm going to solve it.
Oh, I go. This is someone else's.
Check out the
problem.
beat while the DJ revolves.
This is someone else's. Oh, I get
No,
it.
because I'm like, I don't want anyone else to endure the pain of this. I'm going to fix it right
You're
now.
a good guy, Jared. Typical good guy.
Oh, such a guy.
Although I'm fixing one problem. Somebody who goes and buys that WD-40
that you already opened.
is
Mine's
getting
just empty.
4 less squirts.
Why is this empty?
4 less squirts in that can. But I think if I told them, where those squirts went, they'd be like, "That's fine.
Yeah.
We good."
Justifiable.
All right,
squirts.
just some things I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Justify the squirts.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a trending report coming up in just a few minutes. Katie Cat will take center stage. You got a bunch of local trending stuff,
Sure
don't you?
do.
Give me a couple teases.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have a local spot hiring a lot of people. Big news coming from the state of Colorado today, and it's good news. And we're talking about a frozen dead guy, too.
All right.
Hey.
We'll do that and more coming up in the trending report right now. Let's see what's going on with traffic. Yeah, you can stream us live on YouTube if you want. Just go to mix100.com, click the YouTube link there, right on the homepage, and hang out with us each and every morning. About this time, we like to give you guys a trending report, let you know what's going on in the world, and we pride ourselves on being extremely local here in Lone Tree / Denver, Colorado. Katie, you're our local expert. What you got?
I am, and I have the biggest news of the morning. We forgot to mention this in the last trending report.
What?
The big dirty 30 for when Nikola Jokic, it's his birthday today.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Sports.
The
3-time MVP.
Sports.
The world's best basketball player celebrating his birthday today. So I just thought that was worth mentioning. And
That
happy
is.
birthday, Nikola. I hope you get to eat all the cake.
No, because
Yummy.
we have to make a playoff run. So no.
that too. So
There you go. Sports.
gluten-free cake all around.
Yeah, there you
But yeah, definitely probably doing something to celebrate. Do the Nuggets have a game today? I guess they didn't even.
No.
They do not. So
Not
at
yet.
least he gets the day off so that he can celebrate however he pleases.
Good for him.
Yay, having a birthday.
Sports ball.
Look at him go. Hey, let's talk about yesterday we mentioned Waterworld was hiring about 1,000 people for their next season, and Elitch Gardens was like, hold my beer. They're hiring 1,500 people for the
Whoa.
upcoming summer season.
Again, what a fun job for like a high
Yes.
schooler. Waterworld, Elitch's. Get to hang out after the park closes and play some grab ass. you know?
Exactly. Well, and just all the fun games. That's what I think. I'm not the
And
biggest
funnel cakes.
I'm not the biggest fan of like the roller coasters and the tilt-a-whirls. They make me sick, but I love playing the carnival games. So if you were able
I
to
could see
work
that.
there, if you were able to work there, you could play all the games.
Trying to throw those little rings over the bottles, right?
I know that never work, but I'm gonna keep trying.
You just want to walk around that amusement park with a giant bear, don't you?
Yes, like somebody won it for me. I know
That's
it's
cute.
exactly what I want.
That's cute.
I've never been able
They're
to
like, "Where's
do
the guy that
Why
won
are
it for
shaking
you?"
your
She
head?
goes,
It was
I
me.
know,
It was me.
I won it for myself.
He's in the bathroom.
But yeah, you've got to be 16 if you want to work there. They're looking for all kinds of roles to fill. And I do believe the season for Elitch Gardens, it starts April 12th, but open to the public April 19th. So it's coming. It's going to be here before you know it. Hey, a snowmobiler was rescued after being buried for almost an hour.
I don't like the sound of that at
That's
all.
No, because
horrifying.
This is why I stay home in the winter.
Exactly, and you should. Like, avalanche season is upon us. This is actually the most dangerous time of the year up in our mountains when it comes to avalanche danger. And they say about 15 minutes in the snow. If you're buried in an avalanche, that's about how long you can survive. So the fact that this guy survived for almost an hour, yeah, pretty crazy, right?
How did he survive for that long then?
So-
What was
Found
his
an air
secret?
pocket.
Yeah, that's
Air
exactly
pocket?
it. And
Yeah.
he had his pole. That's the thing is if you ever
Yeah,
get caught in
all
an
right.
avalanche and you have that pole that you stick up, one, that is so they can find you, but also so you can create a path, a tube, if you will, so that you can breathe and oxygen can get to you. So it's a huge part if you're out there in the backcountry and they're saying
He
if you're-
survived, though.
He survived. And if you're going to be out there, just make sure you're prepared. That pole you're going to need a shovel. You're going to need.
Can I bring a lighter and just light the snow?
Actually, when we
melt
go
the
to
snow?
the mall, a lot of the times I'll give my wife a pole just to hold up in the air so I know where she's at while she's
Well,
shopping.
make sure
You
she's
do
wearing
that
bright
as
orange
well.
clothing.
Bright
as
orange
well.
clothing,
Oh
and she
my
has a pole that
gosh.
she's. I'm like, oh, there she is down by Nordy's.
Says your
Yeah.
last name, just walking
Yeah,
around.
little flag on it.
There it is. Smart
Has
of
your
you.
face. Has your
Found
face
her.
on it.
That's how they found this guy too,
Yeah.
and then a little piece of clothing that was sticking out. They were able to find where he was at, and they say that he was extremely fortunate to have been located alive.
All this
So-
backcountry stuff, I have zero interest in. The backcountry
None.
skiing, the snowshoeing.
No,
the-
I love it. I love
I
being
love
out
skiing,
there.
but
We
people
gotta
are
get
like,
you a pole.
oh, you
I
gotta get
know.
the powder
You
on the
need
back
one.
bowls. I'm like, no, I want the greens.
Don't want to do that.
Give me
Yeah.
the greens and the smooth skiing.
I want the lodge with
Yeah.
the bowl of chili
Yeah.
and brewski.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get there eventually,
Now
but
we're
yeah, I'm
talking.
with Josh. You need to be on the, where people go the most. I'm not trying
Blues
to.
and blacks, maybe.
Yeah, no Lewis and Clark expeditions for
Uh-uh.
me. I don't need to be discovering new territory. Like I will stay where everyone else is, and that's fine.
We'll discover
Um,
Katie Frozen like this.
I know, no. And then they'll have a festival for me.
Yes.
Speaking of,
What?
Frozen Dead Guy Days
What
in
a segue.
Estes Park. This is happening March 14th through the 16th.
this has been going on since like the 80s,
for
hasn't it?
over 20 years.
I can't
They've
believe
been-
you guys didn't know
time.
about this.
Yeah, Josh.
This is wild.
Shut up.
Yeah, ugh, gosh. But for over 20 years, we've been celebrating the guy who's dead and also frozen. And I'm so glad that we did a little digging in the last trending report. So we know he died in Norway, but his niece and I believe wife stored him him in a shed in Netherlands. And they found out about
Yeah.
it in the mid-90s, and it was a really big deal. So, of course, in Colorado, we're like, let's make a festival for it. And that's how all of
pretty
it got
neat.
started. They found this guy's body in the shed in the mid-90s.
He's like in a tough shed, right?
And yeah.
No, they,
Like,
they,
how is
Yes.
this not an endorsement deal all day
Exactly.
long?
cryo froze him before. They
They
sent him
did.
to California to cryo freeze him, and then they kept him in the shed for
But
years.
it
Well,
was-
with dry ice. They have to keep putting
yes.
dry ice in
Dry
there.
ice.
That's
Yep.
exactly it. So it was a very unconventional way to store him, but they found out about it.
He wasn't
it became
complaining.
big news. He was not complaining at all. But now you can do the coffin races and all the fun things that they have.
Does
to
he have a popsicle
celebrate.
stick up his butt?
Oh, wow, that
Again, he wouldn't
escalated
care.
Our
quickly.
man is dead.
He wouldn't care.
Yeah, the 14th through the 16th up in Estes Park now is where you can celebrate those
Who
frozen
hasn't, right,
dead
Josh?
guy
Who hasn't?
days.
I could name a few
Hey,
people.
you know what you can do now?
What?
File your state taxes.
Oh, boy.
Yay.
Now you've hooked me.
You know I've been waiting. Like I did all the work.
How
How
I
much
made
money?
Frustrating.
How much money are you getting back?
I'm getting from the state about $1,000.
What are you going to buy?
I'm putting it in savings like an adult.
Look at you, smart.
I know.
I
felt
changed
good
my
even saying
mind.
it.
Katie needs a new TV, and I said I think I might have one in my basement. And she's
For
like, "Well, how much
free.
can I pay you?"
No, you said
I was like,
for
"No,
free.
it's free. It's
Yeah,
all good."
you
But
can't
now that
take
I
it
know
back.
you're getting $1,000 back, I want $100 for
I
it.
had a coworker that offered me
No.
something free one time, and I was so excited because it was something I really wanted. Then he did a little digging and found out that it could be charged for, and I never got one.
And now he no
never
longer
gave it-
works for Mix 100.
Oh
wanted
my
it.
gosh,
Yeah.
the horror.
I was really
You're
bummed.
so sad.
That was pretty mean.
That
He's
was
like, "Yeah, Josh,
so
you can totally
mean.
have this
I'll just
item."
give it to you. And I
Not-
was like,
And then a day later, he's
Thank
like,
you.
"Nope."
and I was like,
Psych.
hey, like, could I grab that? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, all right then.
No explanation needed.
All right.
Moving on. All right. So one more story. This one from a Wheat Ridge hotel. Hold
Say
on.
it right.
Wheat Ridge.
No, you,
Ho-
too much.
Wheat Ridge.
Wheat.
Wheat Ridge. I say it right?
Get a
Okay.
little whistle in
Wheat
there.
Ridge.
Well, the good news
You
is
put too much hack in it.
Oh.
Try it again.
Wheat
Ridge.
Try it again.
Wheat Ridge.
No, you're just
that good?
blowing.
Yeah, you're just blowing.
Ooh,
It's in the back of the throat.
Wheat Ridge.
Wheat Ridge.
Wheat Ridge. Is that
good.
it?
Better.
Okay, I got it. Yay. Puppies were saved from a hotel in Wheat Ridge. 11 German Shepherd puppies were saved from deplorable conditions. I mean, if
I
you
saw the video.
the
on
video
this.
and the pictures inside
It
this
pissed
hotel
me
room,
off.
it makes me really mad too that 11 little puppies were forced to live in
a single
this
like crate
disgust.
together, and some of them were bleeding,
Well,
and they all had worm issues,
they
like a
found
lot
out-
of
yeah.
Josh's ex-girlfriends.
They found out all 11 puppies had GI issues with their
Oh.
tummies, so they had to take care of that.
Much like you.
I know, right? Tummy issues. I
You're just
understand.
pointing out our flaws today.
Those 11 puppies are doing so much better, though.
Oh, good.
And
they all
are
survived?
they all survived.
That's
Which
amazing.
is
They're
such
so
good news.
cute
That's
too. They're
amazing.
good-looking little
Yeah,
German
they are
shepherds.
so cute.
I kinda
Oh
want
my
one.
I do too.
I just don't wanna scoop poop
honestly-
Germans are
anymore.
my favorite puppies or dogs, like dog
Yeah.
breed. Oh my gosh, they're amazing.
They're so
So
cute.
smart.
Yeah. And honestly, the person who they're finding was involved in all of this, who had them in the hotel room, they served them a summons. They had to come to court, and then they never showed up. So now there's a warrant out for this person's arrest. They are looking for them. But again, thankfully, those puppies are doing so much better. And some of them are even available for adoption already at Foothills Animal Shelter, and the other ones will be available
Should I do
once
it?
they're feeling better. Go
Should
get
I go
it.
adopt one?
Oh
I would
my
surprise
gosh.
the kids.
So down. I would like want it part time. I get it on the weekends.
The
I know.
problem is the whole like potty training and
All over again.
and waking you up in the middle of the night.
Also, will they have other problems like lifelong problems because of
Yeah,
poor
there is
conditions
that
they lived
issue
in
too.
and
But
stuff?
You know what
Probably
they need
not.
right now is love. And if we have that to give them, then that's what they
You know
need.
what?
it's exactly her dating profile.
I need love right
Only
now.
thing I need
Just
right now
need
is love.
love. Ah.
Ignore my GI issues.
And my feet.
Katie's also been dewormed for
Exactly.
anybody out there who's looking for love.
Exactly. And my mutant thumbs aren't that bad. It's not
I
that
have a
bad.
couple food stories for you guys that are floating around this morning. One of which, right off the bat, boom, this is for you, Katie, since you don't care what you put into your body. Krispy Kreme
Right.
and Hulu have teamed up for a new donut collection. Are you down to clown?
I'm down. Yeah. Actually.
Here's some audio of that. Some big newscast was talking about it.
Ooh.
That's
other
pretty
guy?
good.
Like,
What?
who
I
was
did it all.
that?
It's so good.
What are you talking about?
Who
That's
is
so
that
good.
guy? He was very excited.
I think he needs to change his pants.
This one's
after
the
that.
double feature. Oh,
No, I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
No, I
didn't
was
hear that
pretty
part?
Can we play
excited
it one more
about.
time?
oh
No,
my
no, I'm good.
gosh, that was
What
intense.
are you guys laughing at? That's weird.
That's how
They
I
sounded
sound
really
when
good,
I eat
honestly.
donuts, though. Yeah.
So there's a big stink going on TikTok as we stand here today.
Mm-hmm.
Bakers on TikTok are really mad because obviously they're trying to run a small business, their personal bakery. And a lot of people were going to these bakeries for Valentine's Day, and they were spending upwards of $80, $90, $100 for a heart-shaped cake. And many people turned around and posted pictures of cakes that you can buy at Walmart that look exactly the same for about like
Yeah,
what?
$5, $6.
$14.99.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now people are up in arms over bakers overcharging for these luxury cakes.
I mean,
How does it taste though? That's the difference. You know what I mean? Like those luxury eggs.
Well, this
There
story here
sure
says
is
a
a
lot of the
difference.
private bakers are using the same low quality ingredients that they got from Walmart.
Yeah, I was going to say they probably want to cut the costs of what they need to spend. So it makes sense. They'll use lower end
And they
That's
jack
not-
up their
stuff
price.
and jack up
No,
their prices because it's mom and pop shops.
But that's not okay. Like usually when it comes to food, you have to use high quality ingredients because otherwise you're going to be able to tell this cake came from Walmart. Like this ain't no high
You bite
quality.
into it and you're like,
Frigs. Yeah, that's going to be.
I don't
it's
know if
gonna
that's
be,
good
ugh.
or bad. I
I
can't
know.
tell.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, bakers on TikTok are very upset today because people are pointing out you can buy the same cake for about $10 at Wally
Well,
World.
yeah, you can go to DQ, get a little ice cream cake for
That's the cake you should be
$10.
getting.
Yes.
Get you them ice cream
and
cakes.
they'll sign your name on it. They'll do whatever. Yeah.
Ooh-wee. NASA has updated their assessment of an asteroid that is supposed to hit the Earth in 2032. The exact date, December 22nd of 2032. There's now a 3.1% chance of this giant rock hitting the planet. And they are saying that actually, it sounds low, but that's a pretty darn high percentage
Yeah.
of all the things that they're tracking in the sky. And it's an 8 megaton hit, 8 megatons of TNT. It's a city leveling asteroid. It might be hitting somewhere in India if
So
it
we've got
does
like
get us.
7 or 8 years to apologize for everything we've said. And maybe the asteroid will divert.
Is this like Y2K though? Just a whole lot of everything for nothing?
I don't think an asteroid was hurtling towards the Earth at Y2K.
It
No,
was.
this is-
Well, there's
this
a
is
lot
pretty
of stuff happening.
This is pretty intense. This
Yeah,
is
we'll
good.
be
This
all
is slightly scary.
We'll be all right. No, it's
What if it
not.
curves
It's
to the right at the
Do you
last
live in
minute?
India,
It's
Jeremy?
like, just
No, but
kidding.
something could happen where the trajectory changes and boom.
It's going to hit right at your house.
No, it won't.
That's what it's going to do. No, it won't.
No,
Shut
it
up.
won't. No, it won't.
Creed and Nickelback are teaming up for a co-headlining festival.
Let's go. Divorce Dad Rock.
I know,
Yeah.
right? That's exactly what that
I
is.
love that.
Should we play some Nickelback?
Yes, please.
Or
Or no,
please.
Creed.
Either one.
I mean,
I don't
Do
care.
I have Creed in the system?
if you do, it's a slow, sad one. So please play
Hire's
Nickelback.
not sad.
Yeah.
My Sacrifice with Arms Wide Open.
Nah.
I'm not playing that crap.
No, play
What about
Nickelback.
I like Nickelback.
Did you just say Nickelback?
I was no. Let's play Nickelback, and I got
I don't
excited.
want to play Nickelback.
You don't want to play Nickelback?
What? You?
They're so polarizing, though. Like, people are going to be like, hell no. Maybe.
Let's play Nickelback.
Let me
So-
just tell you, like when I was still doing the other shift here on the radio, I got to chat with Chad Kroger from Nickelback. I got to interview
Cool
him.
dude.
And
Did you get pregnant just talking to him?
I felt like it. Like first of all, he was in the pool with his shirt off and
With a
drinking a
beer.
Coors Light. So he knew talking to a Colorado gal, he needed to bring it, and he did with that Coors Light reference. But he was just in his pool with his shirt off and his sunglasses on, and he was so neat. Like he was just one of the neatest guys I've ever chatted
Do you
to.
have This Afternoon by them? Because it's so good.
I'll look it up.
Oh,
there
it's
you
such
go.
a good
We'll
song.
get into our break and I'll see what we have.
I hope we can play it.
Maybe.
All right.
The other people on that lineup, Live, Daughtry, Three Doors Down, Lit, Hinder,
This is amazing.
Seven Dust. It sounds like a pretty
Lips of an
rad
Angel, I love
festival.
that.
Daughtry and Lit.
Can we play Hinder instead of
No,
Nickelback?
no,
Oh,
not a chance.
Hinder's good too, but Lit. I love Lit.
Lit's
My
pretty
worst,
good.
my own worst enemy.
Yeah.
I'll find some
Yes.
Lit for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that one.
Let's
do it.
All right, we have Lit coming up here at Mix 100. Thanks to Josh. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. Yeah, it is. All right, it was too polarizing. The Creed comments coming in. Play it, don't play it. Play it, don't play it. The Nickelback comments coming in. Play this one, don't play that one. Nickelback sucks. Nickelback is great. Nobody can make up their mind, so I'm going to make it up for you. Thanks to Josh.
Yes! Let's go.
No Creed, no Nickelback, but another band that's going to be joining them. Far superior, in my opinion. It's lit. My Own Worst Enemy with Jeremy, Katy, Josh at Denver's Mix 100. Enjoy it. Yeah!
Woohoo!
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us on a chilly Wednesday morning. Has anybody popped their head outside? Do we know what it's like? Is it still cold?
It's
cold.
probably cold still.
Let's get out our weather app here.
Sunny, though.
It's not supposed to warm up till
Oh,
the weekend.
crap.
so-
We're at 7 degrees.
Oh, almost
Hey, I have
double digits.
8?
My phone's an
Whoa,
overachiever.
your phone's closer to the sun.
Feels like 17.
Good job.
Yeah.
Are we going to the mall after this?
Yeah, I'm down.
Was that a thing?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll get you shoes.
As long as we go somewhere to eat, I'm down.
If you missed it earlier, I was complaining that I don't have any Jordans, and I've got some courtside seats to the Nuggets game coming up, and I want to look, I want to look the part.
Yeah.
If I'm down
You
that
kinda
close.
it's kind of a fashion show if you're courtside.
I got to get me some Jordans, and
You've
Josh
gotta
is like,
have good
let's go to
picks.
Park Meadows. Let's go shopping.
I will go. I'm so serious.
If we can get out of here pretty quick today, I'll go.
Yeah? And can we eat? Yes.
Let's go to the food
We're
court.
going for
Yeah.
shoes, Katie.
Well, we're going to eat too.
Let's do both.
What do you want at the food court?
Oh, everything.
Panda Express.
Cinnabon, yes, Panda
They have a
Express.
CFA there. You got Chick-fil-A
They
there.
do. Oh, yep. I'd like
You
to
know what
hit
they
them
have?
all
I don't
up.
want my feet to swell.
Yeah, it's fine. I should be a little bit more careful about what I'm eating. I told you all I was house sitting, helping my kid house sit over the weekend. And usually when I go over to this person's house, it is full of crap food. Like the last time I house sat, I ate like 6 chocolate Santas because they were just in the cupboard. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love these.
Is
Is this
they
the
eat
same
whatever you want?
house that you ate like Snickers bars?
Those.
Oh,
I
yes.
ate
Yeah.
6 chocolate
Snickers bars. Let's
Bars.
change the wording then.
Yes.
Not Santa Claus's, Snicker bars.
Well, they were in the shape of a Santa.
That's
and
cool.
so that's why,
Is it?
and they were so good. But that's on top of like she has chips and dip and bacon and just soda and ice cream and all the stuff I want to eat. But this last time I went over, she started eating healthy and there was nothing. I mean, we're talking rice cakes, and I was like, ugh, I don't like
Flavored
this.
air.
Yeah, but it did get me thinking because I should probably start being a little bit more worried about what I put in my body.
You're
And
not getting any younger.
yeah, exactly. And I was kind of looking at how to jumpstart it, right? Because that's my biggest thing is how do I get into it? So I was reading about this 72-hour fruit cleanse, which apparently is a really good way to just kind of cleanse your body, have a good starting point for your next round of diets. So it's just like, I was looking into this fruit diet and I asked you about it. I was like, what do you think happens if you eat
So
fruit
it's-
for 72 hours?
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. The cantaloupe,
think
the
I can.
honeydew.
Do you guys ever just fast? Do you know how
pineapple.
good fasting is
I
good?
don't
know.
fast.
I can't.
Like 48
Josh.
hours of fasting resets
Oh.
your body.
That
Yeah,
sounds
I've heard so
awful.
many good things about fasting, but
It is the best thing for you.
And what do you mean resets your body? Then
Your-
you're not craving sugar.
No, it's
and
no,
all
no.
that
I'm
stuff?
saying it like your gut health gets
Yeah.
better. It the intermittent fasting, like even 16 hours like that, your body starts to reproduce all the good toxins and gets rid of the bad ones. So a 48-hour fast, so just 2 days of no food and just water and electrolytes, it will literally change everything. You might start craving better food. Like I'm not kidding. Like you're supposed to do 72 hours, but we're gonna start
I was
small
like,
and
it's hard
slow.
for me to only eat fruit, so
but
I don't know.
48
if I
hours. I mean,
eat
it'll
nothing.
yeah. It's your gut health, everything, and your health starts with your gut health.
I should probably do that over a weekend. I just feel like I
Yeah.
would be very angry.
I
if
don't like
came in
fasting
here
when
like,
when you have to give blood, and you're like
Yeah.
you have to fast for 12 hours or whatever it is. I don't even like that.
I don't either.
You
So-
try to set those appointments so you stop eating at night and then
Yeah.
you sleep through your fast.
Yes.
And then you get up and go get your blood.
So
but
you're
I've done
not
the thing where
awake.
I've had to do the entire show without eating. I get a little wobbly. I get a little shaky.
You get.
I don't think I want to do that.
I just feel like I'm gonna get angry.
I'd rather go get the hose in the butt. What is that?
The colonoscopy.
No. It's the
The hose
It's
in the butt?
Yeah,
it's the cleansing.
Enema. It's an enema.
Is it the enema?
Yeah.
Colonic?
Colonic enema.
Colonic.
Yeah.
You lay on you go to this place, Josh, and they put a tube in you and they pump you full of solution.
Is that medically safe?
And it's a clear tube and you can watch everything go out of it.
Oh no.
It
Why
is
would you
supposed
want
to
that?
I don't
flush,
think
it's
I wanna
supposed
do
to
that.
flush you out and get rid of your toxins.
I don't want to see the toxins though. They can just
You're
keep
like,
them.
I got a lot of toxins.
I know. I didn't
There
want
goes
to see
Santa.
that. Is that a jelly bean? What is that?
Nope, that's a Snickers bar.
I know.
Yeah, look into it, buddy.
No.
We'll do that
I
after we go to
do.
the mall today.
Okay.
Who's with me? Hands in the middle.
I don't know.
Yeah! We are Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100, and we are wrapping up our morning. Good news is the entertainment and fun will continue with Big Rob, who comes in right after us, and he does that whole 90-minute commercial free starting at 11:30.
Ooh.
Which is
11:30 to 1.
pretty good. It is 90 minutes. I was just checking
It
the
sure
sheet,
is.
making sure.
19 minutes.
Right through your lunch
Actually,
hour?
they changed it to 88 minutes.
Oh.
Actually, they had to eliminate one
Smart of
song.
them.
0.5.
90 was too much.
Yeah.
Like, we got to cut this out.
Rein it back.
So make sure you stick around for Big Rob. He's a good dude. We create a lot of podcasts on this show, so if you missed anything, you can go back and listen to it. Where can you find them, Josh?
Yeah, just go to mix100.com. We have a link right there for you, or anywhere else you get your favorite pods. We are available everywhere. Just search Jeremy, Katy, and Josh.
I think if we get out of here pretty quickly, we're all going shopping.
Let's do
Seems
it.
like what we're doing.
Do it for the gram.
Yeah,
We
we're going to
have
go
to.
find me some shoes.
We're
You
gonna
guys,
vlog
you guys
this.
should buy stuff too.
Okay.
I honestly might get a pair of shoes. Like let's get.
Katie's like,
I might buy a cinnamon bun.
okay.
Should we get matching shoes?
We could get matching shoes.
Well, Katy, then you have to get in.
And
on
I'd
it.
have to.
Yeah.
She's
I
just
can't
got
be left
you get
out.
$1,000 back from taxes. Buy some shoes.
Hey.
You only live once,
I
Katy.
know.
Come
YOLO.
on.
Big old
Buy
feet.
the shoes.
Big old feet.
Do you guys have these in size 12?
12 wide.
Oh,
That's what she doesn't want us to know.
back off my bunions,
You're fine.
Jer.
You're
size
good.
13 in
What
men's.
the heck?
Let's just say when Katy goes snowshoeing, she doesn't have to wear the snowshoes.
Normal shoes.
That's all we're going to say about that.
Poor
He's
Katy.
got jokes.
All right, I've got one final story for you guys before we get on out of here and head over to Park Meadows. 2 Colorado men have been accused of using a cannon in an attempt to launch meth and tobacco into a Louisiana prison.
Okay, these guys like to party.
Oh my gosh.
Jose and Angel were attempting to use the air cannon to shoot $112,000 worth of tobacco and about $90,000 worth of meth over a fence, boom, into the federal prison. Deputies, of course, caught them.
Well, yeah.
As they were attempting to do this, they say this thing could shoot like 400 feet into the air, up and over. Doo. Anyway, both are facing a buttload of charges, but they are getting an award for ingenuity.
Okay, I want friends like those guys because those are true friends
True
that will help
friends.
you through anything.
You want
If
a couple
you're in
meth heads
prison-
for friends or what?
Well, they're good friends.
They are good friends, especially if you're locked up in the clink, Katy.
Yes,
I'm in the
yeah.
clink. I can't get
They're
my.
like, call Jose and Angel and shoot me a hooker over here, for God's sake.
Just right over the fence.
Right over the fence. Whee!
Oh,
for
my
God's
gosh.
sakes. All right, that's it. We're out of here. We are Jeremy, Katy, Josh. We'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Have a good day. Bye, guys.